Hello, VOD viewers, and welcome to a sponsored look at Marvel's Midnight Suns. Morbius is here. It is indeed Morbin time. The third of the four DLCs that come with a season pass is now available. I think if you're wanting to unlock him, you have to do the first Deadpool mission, and then everything's good. With both, obviously, Deadpool, which you can start really early on in the game. But also, I think the Venom one is also slightly locked behind Deadpool because Deadpool kickstarts some of the storyline that you will need to refer back to, which means we get Storm in April. So Mab's idea of April showers, I like. Morb in March as well. We didn't necessarily have the same things for Venom and Deadpool, but yeah. This is going to be great. I'm looking forward to this. I'm looking forward to more vampires, Morbius, and just seeing how he integrates into the group. Because we're at that point, we're going to have two different vampires, aren't we? We're going to have a modern vampire and a classic vampire. Because Blade's a vampire with an I. Is Morbius a vampire with a Y? Am I asking silly questions? Possibly. Also, I believe he comes with a choice of fancy capes, as well as a lot of bleed effects. He is also a vampire with an I, not a vampire with a Y. Okay, cool. Integrates might be a stretch. We'll see, shall we? Let's look at the trailer really quickly. And then we'll get into it just because the hunger. There it is. So the trailer for this says in-game purchases on it. If you get the season pass, you basically it's the costumes that come with the season pass that can be in-game purchases if you don't buy them. Maybe this game. Maybe we'll find out together. Pork Chop, thank you so much for 33 months. And a good day. Also, Kieran, thank you for the 30 that I just didn't acknowledge. All right, so give me a moment. Chrome, yes. You're looking for this. Okay. 30 Eddie. Peter's pretty good, actually. He's been doing really well with Eddie, so I'd imagine he'll be fine with what is Morbius's first name? I did know this. Mike, is it Mike? Of course it's Michael. Michael Morbius. It's not Morbi. His name is not Morbius. Doctor. Okay, Michael and Eddie, I'm sure he'll be fine with them. Like him and Eddie are getting on really well now. Now they've kind of worked a few bits out. Actually, I shouldn't say him and Eddie because the symbiote obviously is involved as well. But yeah, Dr. Mr. Michael Morbius. How long do we think it's going to be before Deadpool makes a "It's Morbin Time" reference? Because if anyone's going to do it, it's going to be Deadpool. Because he has the rules where he can break the fourth wall. First 10 minutes, 10 seconds, a few minutes. It's going to be either immediately or they're going to make us wait. And I'm undecided which one of the two it's going to be at this time. Okay. Hopefully this is the right volume. Let's see.
Morbius. Blade. I differ on a biological level.
You've left me no choice.
A gamma serum flows through the blood of these Hydra soldiers.
Oh.
No one is to blame.
So
but yourself.
it's your fault.
Tell me where you brought the serum.
Tell me!
My master, the Lord of Vampires.
Yes.
And there's nothing you can do to stop.
Dracula.
It has been decided.
It is a vampire's nature to betray the living.
Excuse me?
Thought he was one of the good guys.
Oh, that's a bit awkward. Oh, there we go. So, quick look. More Dracula. Big fan. Dracula. We absolutely destroyed Dracula in the Venom DLC. The poor man. It was his cameo, his intro. Did he just growl at us? Maybe. But yeah, Midnight Suns is 50% off at the moment. I think it's only on Steam. I don't know if there's a sale on other platforms, but there is a pinned link which will give you all of the things, all of the platforms. So I'm excited for this. I like vampires anyway, which I think is also why Blade is one of the top Marvel heroes for me personally, especially the first film, because it's just iconic. It was doing all the things the Matrix did a year before the Matrix, and it's just a choice and a style and the music. I'm a late 80s child, so you know that's why. Like, there's a lot of iconic stuff from, I think it was 1998, the first Blade film. That 97, 98, 99 time solidified a lot of, like, iconic pop culture references. Blade being the first Marvel trilogy franchise. Also, the third one, although Blade Trinity, it's not the strongest of the trilogy, Dracula does turn up in that. And also Donnie Yen turns up. Also Ryan Reynolds turns up, and I think it's one of the reasons that he got cast as Deadpool is because of the character he's playing in Blade Trinity. So yeah, I like supernatural stuff anyway, which is why I've been enjoying Midnight Suns a lot, because we dabble in it a lot. Also why I like things like WandaVision and that. I like sci-fi, but fantasy, love it. So, yeah, like, with the fact that Midnight Suns goes into all of this, explores the supernatural, explores the magical side, has been lovely. Stunning. Also things like Buffy the Vampire Slayer, who I think is technically a Disney princess now, so we can talk about her on a Marvel stream. It's great. I love it. Thank you. Yes. Excuse me, I'm just loading it up in the background. That's why you're seeing my face. There's also probably, if there's a sale on Steam, VOD viewers, it will probably not be valid for you anymore, but you may as well have a look. If you're watching live and you're wanting to pick up something like Civ or XCOM as well, I think some of those are probably still in the Steam sale as well. As with Midnight Suns, like, if you've enjoyed Midnight Suns, XCOM is a must pick up, like, or Enemy Unknown 2, Chimera Squad. But also, if you like XCOM, then pick this up. It ends today, yeah, and it's going to end like halfway through the stream as well. So that's why I'm like telling you about it now, because later it will be gone. You can buy the DLCs whenever you want. It will seamlessly integrate itself into the game, which is what it did for us. And it also unlocks at a very early stage if you're playing from New Game. So, yeah, it ends in 4 hours and 30 minutes-ish. In that case, it will be valid for the whole sponsored stream. Good. We like that. Right, let me just set this to the right audio channels. Oh, I'm loving. So I'm dual wielding Pyro, Marble Snap, and Midnight Suns, and I'm actually finding that Snap's helping me a little bit with knowledge for Suns and vice versa, because there's people who show up in both. Crossbones turns up in both. If you want like an example of a non-main MCU hero type person who's recognised. Also another card game. Who knew last year? Marvel, via different developers, would put out 2 ridiculously good card games. Marvel Snap has been nominated for EA's Game of the Year, which is quite impressive. And I'm hoping that this at some point will get nominated for a few awards, because it should get something. It really should. Like it's trying some fun stuff with the RPG thing. I'm having a nice time with it. I've played 89 hours of this, and I don't feel like we're stalling for time. We are stalling for time a bit, because I'd like to be able to have them all in one playthrough. But I also, I had forgotten about the Renfield movie T, but I would like to watch it. Because, anything with Nicolas Cage in, I'll give it a go. Right. Who have we got in chat who is not familiar with Midnight Suns? Like, as in you've not seen any gameplay of it? Let me know. I am quite happy to go in from the very beginning all the way up in terms of explaining what the game is. Most of you lot have been following along to some extent. And most of you, if not, you're familiar with XCOM, so you understand the basic vibe of Firax's title. So yeah, we're just gonna. I'm not even sure what time of day it is. Is it night? It is day. It is day, so we might have to do a normal mission. We'll see. Story would be lost on you. That's fine. You understand the basic concept of Hydra being naughty people and trying to end the world, right? There's 2 factions going on here. You've got the main mission, which is Lilith, mother of all demons, but also your mother. Bit awkward. It's trying to take over the world using the Darkhold, which is the evil necromancy book thing that is in the MCU that causes problems. So she's been trying to rebuild that. We are putting that sort of on hold for now to do the DLC, and also to get people up to level 5 friendship, because that means they get extra cards that are funky and good and ridiculously overpowered. We love them, like their legendary abilities. So that's kind of happening, but we've shelved that for now because we're dealing with the Season Pass DLC storyline, which is actually a little bit more Hydra related. Lilith and her demons, or Lilin, have been, I don't want to say working with Hydra. There was a moment when they were aligned, because evil scientists at Hydra quite into the Elder Gods, including Chthon, which is the Elder God behind all of this. But they've kind of parted ways a little bit. Any Hydra that are involved are a little bit possessed or undead now. Like, it's all a bit meh. Instead, Hydra have gone in an opposite direction, and you'll see that in this DLC, because Sin is there. Sin, who is, depending on which comic book, etc. you look at, the granddaughter or daughter of Red Skull. She has been working on her own separate project. She has been trying to make her own army of vampires. Vampires with a Y, not vampires with an I. There is apparently a distinct difference. That difference actually could make sense now, because it's probably tied to Morbius's serum thing, right? And also Dracula is somehow involved as well, because, why not? We've got nothing better to do, Dracula, than just be a pain in the bum. I suppose that, he hasn't necessarily got control over vampires anymore, so maybe he would embrace having a vampire army. Maybe his DNA has been involved. We shall see. But that's what we're trying to investigate in this season pass. Deadpool started off the DLC. We then had Venom. Venom had been eating these vampires, which meant that he ended up accidentally becoming a Venom symbiote vampire thing that was just very hungry and angry with everything. So we had to fix that. And in doing so, got Eddie on the team, cured the vampirism, and defeated Dracula. However, he's obviously not defeated properly. We just sort of punched him in the face. And now we join our heroes to continue the story. Oh, and Doctor Doom. Yes, Doctor Doom wants an artifact. Yes, that's how Deadpool got involved. Actually, you're right. He was hired by Doctor Doom to find. I'm just going to tell it to do settings again, just to make sure it's happy. It should be good. Yeah, so that's very briefly been mentioned that Doctor Doom wanted this artifact. That Sin also wanted. So he is somewhere floating about. He's not appeared yet, other than his name being mentioned. But it's very clear it's Doctor Doom. Because he mentions where Doctor Doom lives, you know, where his castle is. I think he calls him by his first name or something. Also, like, looking at the IMDb, there is a cast member for Doctor Doom, so I'm like, where are you? Where are you? So, let's see what happens if we go to the mission table. Storm and Doom have gone toe to toe. Have they? Oh, that would bring it all around full circle. I love that. Because that Storm is our last person, and also, like, slightly a bit of an outlier in terms of you look at the other three, who are all very gloomy, doomy, mostly in New York people, and then you got Storm. But yes, more X-Men. Thank you. I'm excited for Storm as well. So that would, yeah, maybe that might explain everything. So it'll be interesting to see if, because the day has started, will it update? Oh my god, it does. Also, yeah, more strong female heroes. Although strong female is a trope in itself. But yes. When we say strong female heroes, we don't mean like a slightly resilient lady who will brush off most things. We mean a woman who will stamp on us and crush us. And we will either thank her or want to be her or that sort of thing. Speaking of, there's a lot of the demon ladies, like they're very femme coded, and one of them in particular, she will hurt you and you will say thank you. So you might see her today. Oh yeah, Fantastic Four has been thrown around. Pyro, I like your thinking. So, additional plus points for this game, because I assumed we would have to do, because I saved it during the day, you have the day cycle and the night cycle. The day cycle is when you would start research. It's when you will fiddle about with your cards. It's when you'll train your heroes a little bit. If you're familiar with XCOM, it's when you mess around in the lab and do all that stuff before you go out on a mission. Then you do your mission, and then it's nighttime. And at nighttime, the RPG exploration of the Abbey unlocks. So there's an entire different area of the game where you could just wander around the Abbey, unlock things with spells, do magic challenges, and so forth. We've done most of that, but I assumed that we were going to have to do a mission, night cycle, sleep, next day Morbius will be in, but no, it's just that good. They've gone, no, we're not doing that. He's in with that, and it's that seamless. Same deal with Deadpool, same deal with Venom. Although I think I was in the middle of doing something, so we did run a full day for Deadpool. But yeah, absolutely wild. We're obviously going back to New York because that's where everything happens. New York, New York. How's the volume? We need to turn it up a bit, don't we? It's hard to know, actually. Hang on, let me come out of there.
Maybe Crossbones underwent a change of heart.
Yes? Hi, Steve. Oh, cheers.
If I were a Hydra mastermind, I'd keep secret labs stocked with even more secret research.
No. Sounds good. Excellent. That was just me guessing.
I'm here if you need me.
Shout if it gets a bit loud in the game when we go into fighting, because there's a very nice soundtrack, but it is quite loud, unless I get the balance right. And there's also the smashy physics noises. The physics in this Like, they do... Phyrexis do it really well in XCOM. But this is something else, because there's a lot less... There's a lot less
See you,
physical
Hunter.
punching in XCOM. Oh, hang on.
Hello, my sweet girl.
And you can pet the dog. In fact, you have to pet the dog to level it up. Charlie is the best girl. She comes on missions with you for your magical RPG Abbey exploration rune unlocking. And also, if you've got the right cards, you can summon her to battle, which I do.
Hello.
Hello. Some people aren't particularly impressed with me using that as a card, but precious girl, she's lovely, and deal with it. Yes, the metallic bonk when you hit someone with a box. Also, the use of, like, the way that Magic's portals work, including with the metallic bonks and the, like, it's very Acme Anvil kind of thing, and it's, stunning. I love it. So, use environmentals to KO 2 enemies in one turn. I mean, I could do that. I could spend my 10 remaining intel, but I think I'm just going to keep it. Oh, this is cute. Spider-Man and Blade team up to find the once esteemed scientist, Dr. Michael Morbius. I like that as well. All the different animations that each character has in relation to other things, is including environmental stuff, is amazing. So, like, Peter will obviously flip over something a bit more, whereas someone else will just be like a heavier set short king, like Logan sort of just goes over it like a cannonball. It's great. You can also, yes, pet Ebony, who is somewhere. She wanders, the shape-shifting cat. You do get stuff, I think, from... Actually, I think everyone was injured, and I pet Ebony, and it healed them all. She's not a full cat. She is some sort of weird shapeshifter. And she's also Agatha's pet. Oh, everyone can see Agatha now if you've not been here for a few streams. Agatha's... I like how I explained a lot of the plot, but didn't actually explain the broom mates. So, this is our aunt. Her name is Sarah, codename Caretaker. She is Agatha Harkness's wife. They're not... I don't know if they were married. They're together, right? When Agatha died, Wanda killed her in some accidental magic thing. Caretaker was distraught. She's been a bit of a pain in the bum for most of the game because she can't get over her grief. However, we've solved that by doing a magical ceremony that means that everyone can hear and talk to and see Agatha. Which hopefully means that people can begin to get over their trauma, because Wanda's also obviously very upset because she killed Agatha, right? So there's a lot of trauma and stuff to get through. We're getting there. But if you hear a bit of grumbling from someone, that's why. And yeah, Caretaker, this is our biological aunt, and Lilith's sister. So she's the only person she's really got is us, which means that she's a little bit overprotective. And then she's also scared of, like, Wanda losing control again. She's not very good at giving other people the reins. And I can understand a little bit why. But at the same time... Pooh. Please. Okay. So, like, Agatha's been basically talking to us secretly, going like, look, you've gotta... Sarah needs to stop grieving me, needs to stop being angry, and then is the time I can appear to her, otherwise it's not going to work. Also, she needs to get over the Wanda thing and work with her. So yeah, it's just a bit of a grumble mumble from everybody.
Getting reports from all 5 boroughs. More Hydra troopers with fangs. Talk about making a bad thing worse.
I've tried tracking down what they're up to.
Find anything?
Nothing that could still speak.
You're tracking things down at the pool,
I may
Blade.
know somebody who could help.
No offense. This isn't exactly friendly neighborhood stuff. Not sure your contacts will be much help.
He's not that friendly.
Who?
He's also not one of the bad guys.
Who exactly?
A physician of sorts. Look, do you want to figure this out or not?
Everyone, I do love that everyone stands at the superhero pose. Good to go. There he is. Morbius. He's coming in at level 23. Fabulous. That means I haven't got to do any leveling. In the same way as like these two boys are at 20. Blade I have full friendship with. We've unlocked his magic card. And Peter I have just done it. We've been filling in the time waiting for the next DLCs by getting these friendship levels up, because it means that you get ridiculous cards such as Glaive and Infernal Spider, which I'll show you in a minute. So, obviously Morbius isn't with us, so he's not doing the walk of... It's not the walk of shame. Same tea. Like, a lot of the stuff in the first Blade, it's my understanding, was just made up on the spot. But yes, very big fan of him, Marshall Ali in Luke Cage, as I think it's Cottonmouth. So yeah, I think it's going to be good.
Morbius. Blade.
You've met? Gotta admit, I've never seen a vampire feed on another vampire.
I felt it.
One time. I bit you one time. It wasn't fun for me either. You taste like an old barbell.
There's a cat fight joke in here somewhere, but I can't figure it out. Look, Dr. Morbius, we need your help. Someone is turning Hydra troopers into vampires. We don't know why or what they want.
According to the creature I just ate, they're after my research. I can tarry no longer. I must return to my lab before they...
You're going nowhere.
Don't have a hissy fit. It was right in front of me. Maybe we can help each other out. So, where is his lab?
For God's sake. Hi, tactician. Welcome. And good day.
You get used to the stench.
I never do.
Wait, where?
Oh, good.
You were right, Doc. We shouldn't have tarried.
Tarried. Right, let me know if this bit gets too loud, because the music goes off on one. If it's not, and it can go up a little bit, then we'll put it up a bit more.
I see you've located the doctor. I hope he's feeling cooperative.
Okay.
I think we're all on the same page here. Common enemy, the greater good. Everyone gets it, right?
Of course.
We'll see.
Right, what we got? Quick kick. We've got quick claw, which is a quick attack. We've got charm. Target an enemy minion, they attack a random ally. That's rather nice. I've got something for Hunter that does that. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 one-hit KOs. Decent damage for a quick attack as well, yeah. Because this does not have a damage associated with it. It's if they were damaged this turn extra. So I'm just going to use that as a one-hit KO on one of these, so I get a refund. Actually, if I do it right, I can take 2 out.
Gotta be honest, you didn't leave me much choice.
Oh yeah, this game was written by fans of the original comic runs. Like, they've nailed it. They just wait until you have Deadpool. Like, I'm not a fan of Deadpool sometimes because the writing can go a bit too far. This reins it in. Also, Nolan North is doing a great job. Spider-Man voiced by Yuri Lowenthal, as in the Marvel Spider-Man games, as well as many other games that he's voiced for. Steve Blum's in it as well. Like, there's loads of iconic voice actors in general, but also iconic voice actors for those roles. So yeah, it's immense. I saw a stream like this centuries ago. Thank you. Hunter is not in the room at the moment, so we don't get to see it, but one of your character's voice lines is, I saw a move like that centuries ago, which is great if you've got Tony with you and he's doing like mini nukes, because you're like, that's not right. I would like to see She-Hulk. That would be nice. I think she's been mentioned. We've definitely in the intel areas sent people over to various law firms in New York, so there's space in there. or Midnight Suns 2, or I wouldn't mind. There's talk of like Magic kind of going back to the X-Men a little bit sometimes when you talk to her in some of the friendship stuff. And I wouldn't mind like an X-Men game as well. But at the same time, I don't, just more stuff. Thank you. Yeah, they mention the Daredevil officers. Whatever, I can't remember what they're called, but they mention them specifically. And then they also mention Daredevil's real name, which I should know. And there's no excuse. But I have briefly forgotten. Right. Matt, thank you, Matt Murdock. Oh my god. Yeah, go on then.
Here we go again.
Nelson, yes. Nelson Murdoch, thank you.
That's one hell of a move.
I'm alright with... I mean, it depends on... I don't mind Elektra not being in it. She could be in it, but I'm also quite happy if She-Hulk's in it. It depends. Like, I'm happy with what they're doing. So, like, hands off, just give me more, thank you. But that's in general, like, for Axis stuff. I like them a lot. They do some good things. You like Gambit. Well, this is why I'm like maybe an X-Men one, but it's not like the main X-Men. You know, like Storm, Logan, because they're in this. Well, Storm will be. And then you've got Magic. But it's like maybe Magic, like going back to the X-Men, and we do like a little... You get Gambit. You could have Colossus, so you've got that like brother-sister vibe to play off each other if you want. Something like that would be great. But then, as I said before, I'd still love X-Men Evolution to be redone. Let's go old school and mention Iceman. He's not that old school. Bobby the Iceman is one of the main X-Men characters that you see in the what's it? Very helpful. In the original film trilogy. Played by Sean Ashmore. AKA Jake from Animorphs. Isn't Iceman gay? Yes? In some versions. Not sure if it's all versions. Gambit would be amazing graphical fun. We've seen Nico. Nico's got a rod and staff. A staff. And it looks amazing. Hang on. What are we doing here? Stop that. 1, 2, 3.
You've left me no choice.
I'm enjoying the weird latex wings that he's got going on. He's got tiny little... It's like if he was going to go... I assume it's so he can... It's a little wingsuit. So he can zoom around the place. Sorry, I'm just trying to think if Peter's useful. Just need Peter to... No, that's going to be... Okay. No? Hang on, what am I doing? Get rid of that. I forgot about redrawing for a moment. Not enough heroism for Daywalker. I would like to use it though. Oh, I wonder if that doesn't work, because that's... They're not technically allies. Okay. There we go. It's a bit better. It's not perfect, but I just need a little bit of... Actually, right, hang on. Yes, you use the shove. Thank you.
You're just lucky I'm not ready to feed.
There's this dude here as well, actually. Okay. Yes. Yes.
Oh, this should be good.
There we go.
I think you got him.
Not quite, buddy. The hunger, no. I will discard that, though, to ideally shove you into something. Who have we got? Oh, hang on. Blade.
Get ready.
Okay, and then I'm pretty sure, yeah, you can shove. Annoyingly, hang on, if Morbius comes at it, is he going to come at it from a slightly better angle? No, it's still going to be, that's fine. The fact that you can just spec into physically shoving people is great. Just take that out of context. Lovely. No, again, the physical stuff in this, like, it feels like people are being punched about.
Regroup and await reinforcements.
Like, if Venom does a big attack, or someone like shoves you across
These
the map.
things are hardly worthy of being classified as vampires. Not that I'm overly protective of the title.
Uh-huh.
That didn't stop you from feeding on them.
You know as well as I do, Blade. Your thirst, my hunger. We can only fight it for so long.
Lads, calm down.
Some of us have tried harder than others.
Oh, you think I haven't tried to end this?
I think you don't mind that you failed.
It is too late for you.
Awkward, isn't it?
Okay, that was pretty cool.
Shadow Strike, chain 3. Yeah, go on then. 1, 2, 3.
So be it.
Nice.
Is this what you had hoped for?
It does look like it would be a little
I
bit
doubt
sway.
they were
I do feel
expecting
that.
such resistance.
It's the shiniest. It's the most latex of all the suits we've seen so far. I guess vampires is kind of a thing. It's an iconic thing, isn't it? I'm liking the little purple accents, I think it is.
All my work lost.
No, Raymond, most of them haven't. Most of them can't make the leap of what Hydra and Captain America are. Oh!
What kind of work, Doc? This is twisted.
Thought he was one of the good guys.
I said he was not one of the bad guys.
Knowledge has no inherent morality. This is science.
Tell it to them.
They'll be fine. Eventually.
What exactly are you doing here, Dr. Morbius?
Research. A gamma serum flows through the blood of these Hydra soldiers, augmenting their capabilities. It inspired me to concoct a prototype sample, a serum of my own. I thought it might dampen the effects of the sunlight on my abilities, but its protective qualities were far more effective than I expected.
Whoa. Are we talking...
Daywalker
Thank you,
in
Becca.
a file. Morbius, tell me it doesn't work.
Not yet. The prototype sample needs time to fully mature. But it's gone, along with all my notes. I'll have to start over.
Oh. Oh no!
Looks like they're back for seconds.
Nah, they have the sample. They want to take out the only competition in town.
Then we shall dissuade them.
Okay, so protect the device.
We cannot allow them to destroy my work. Protect my equipment.
You left out some important details of your research, Doc.
Just a bit.
Some things are better left unsaid, but it was all necessary.
Oh. Okay. So, these ones with the exclamation mark are going to attack the device, right? So, 3. What did Bloodlust do? Gain Bloodlust and block. Damage abilities and counterattacks apply 1 bleed, removed when he has no block. And it's free!
No one is to blame but yourself.
Okay. Let's just, right, we've got too many heroic cards in my inventory, this is silly. Make him bleed. Draw 2 blade cards. The next 3 damage cards apply 2 bleed. Okay.
I'm on it. Ought to make things interesting.
Hello, Glaive. Damage would apply 2 bleed to each enemy in an area. If a target has bleed, extra damage, apply 2 bleed exhaust. Quick. Let's use the quick attack first. I want to get bleed up so that these two both benefit. But we do also need to take some stuff out. So, you.
Time to bleed.
Okay, that
Oh yeah, they do
was
synergize.
awesome.
The issue we have is I have quite deliberately not done bleed on blade. Bleed on blade. That's not been the thing I've gone for that much. Chain 4 applied 2 bleed. I would be silly not to. Draw a card for each KO. Right, hang on. So 1, 2, 3, 4.
You've made a mistake.
So the only time I really do
guns,
bleed
but
is Glaive.
you make a compelling argument.
And the other thing I just unlocked. 1 card play. Do we have any quicks left? I can redraw. Let's redraw that. Hi, hi Morbius. Hi, Mav. Did you enjoy it?
I'm going for it. Just the boost I needed.
Mabius, yeah. Yeah, actually, that's pretty sexy, isn't it? That's 3 in 1. No one's in the way either.
Too late to run now.
Good. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Undying. Rock. Right, we've still got stuff we can do. Because I've got environmental attacks, etc. I'd like Blade to move.
They're mine.
Oh, it's not an explosive, it's just a throw it at the face, that's fine. That actually makes me feel happier about what I just did. Yes. Everyone would be very good at roller derby, I think, just based on the amount of hip checking I'm seeing.
Playtime's over.
Who needs cards? You just kick people. Shoot! Imagine Venom in roller derby. I would pay good money to see that. Right, sorted. We've got 3 enemy waves left, but that's everybody gone. Get an advantage early, that's what Caretaker said, and that's why I've done.
I knew you couldn't be trusted, Morbius. Hydra or not, this is wrong.
The work Hydra has done with gamma injections was too profound to ignore.
So you've been using them as some kind of guinea pigs? Sounds a little unethical, Doc.
As opposed to the gentle treatment you and your friends give them.
I mean, I
Big difference.
both sides are doing... No, you can't be experimenting on people, mate. It's just not on. At least the people we're having to deal with are already undead and also fascists. or demons. Yeah, it makes sense you can't get Venom until after the Sanctum because, you know, the storyline, he is in the Sanctum being fallen Venom. Right. Okay, what have we got? Yes, a good villain does make actual compelling arguments for their horrific behaviour. Because otherwise, they're not. It's just a two-dimensional character. There needs to be, you know, reason that they've done this, that they've gone down this path of whatever. Otherwise, yeah, you just don't. It's very hard to have like a, not necessarily a redemption arc, but a
Watch close.
even a kind of a discussion.
You're pretty good at this.
Target has block. Target does not have block. Go on, mate.
Here it comes.
Big nom nom. You better not res. That's right. Stay down.
Be my victim.
Now let that be a lesson to you.
Well, we've got nothing to do now because I've knocked everyone out again. So, I might just see if I can, like, search for some cards. Yeah, no, we're good. Unless you want to fight each other. Carry on.
On Delta responding.
Infernal
If my
Spider.
research here can help you defeat Hydra, and I've removed some of them from the front lines in the process, I don't see the harm.
Heroes usually stand against human experimentation and false imprisonment. Because it's, you know, evil.
Rarely have I ever been accused of being a hero. But your words aren't lost on me.
Yeah, you can't be doing that, mate. Right, what we did... Is it just 3 of them? It is. 3 of them, and 2 of them have no health. This is going to be immense. So, target was damaged this turn, extra damage, knock back. Target has bleed. Hang on. Right, that first.
Your master must be so proud.
Yeah, I'm enjoying this little bit of synergy. Again, Blade is not in a bleed build, but I don't think it's necessary. I don't think it's the be all and end all. He does have cold-blooded too, so he does apply. There's a chance to apply bleed. And if he's slapping bleed on everything, then that's good. Yeah, that's gonna be good. Yes. Agree, Arcadian. Obviously, that is a competing franchise, so we won't be mentioning it right now during a sponsored stream. But no, that is a perfect example. Also, Regina in Once Upon a Time. Probably one of the only times I think I've seen a villain completely 180, like, and it worked. That's it, innit? Didn't get to use Infernal Spider. Or Glaive. Maybe
They're
I will now.
surprisingly persistent.
No, these are all just like little minions.
I don't think you've changed at all, Morbius. You're just lucky I'm working with the Suns again.
Now look.
As opposed to what?
Me leaving you here with your experiments. Permanently.
Maybe we can all hug this out later.
Should get the blood pumping.
Yeah, go on then. Do Glaive, because we never get to use it otherwise.
Tools of the trade.
You look fun sure must get along really well.
There you go. There's another just throwaway person.
Get some.
It's like, there's a reference. Off you go.
These fanatics are always the same.
Like, there's loads of that in this. It's not like, hello, here is the Punisher. It's just the sentence. Great.
Come get it.
Yep.
Good one!
Uzis. The perfect end to a vampire-based combat scenario. I love it. Just blade and gun. I will take 2 stars, thank you. Yeah, it's internally consistent. Yeah, exactly. Oh, that's fancy pants. Okay. Right. So I was just looking at time. We'll have a break at about 2 because we're playing this till 4. So we have got like 45 minutes to do a cheeky bit more plot, meddle with somebody's cards. We need to get him better cards. He's got there's some nice cards, but they're not rare quality. Are they?
No
All
further,
better?
abomination.
Oh God.
Okay, it's cool. Morbius is with us now.
With us?
You would bring a vampire into the Abbey?
Another
Well,
vampire.
He's not a vampire. Not exactly.
If he was, he'd be dust.
He became this way because of an experiment gone wrong, not a bite from a vamp. He's his own master, right, Doc?
If I may, there are few judges of character better than Spider-Man.
What?
Back me up here, Blade.
As much as I hate to admit it, we could probably use his help.
Peter,
This
the
once.
pushover Parker. Peter, I'll try and be friends with anything. Second chances, which is lovely and very commendable, Peter. Love the energy, but that's not true. That's a non-answer.
Hunter, was it? Thank you for not making a bigger deal about my arrival. I know my presence unnerves many.
Peter Friendzone Parker. I should probably be nice to him, shouldn't I? Instead of immediately threatening him. I don't think you are more than welcome is quite the vibe I'm going for, but...
You surprised me earlier, and I do not like surprises. But any friend of Peter is a friend of mine.
I am relieved to hear it. You have a wonderful home and a great many resources. I look forward to making use of them.
Okay.
How do you think you will help?
I am the world's foremost authority on vampire physiology. Blade knows a great deal about vampire rituals, habits, and social order, but he doesn't understand their biology.
Why should that matter?
In a sense, you could say Blade can take a vampire apart, but he can't put one back together.
I do not want to put vampires back together.
Oh, of course not. Let me put it like this. If you understand
She's
the structure
centuries
of an
old. You
organism,
need to be
you'll know its
patient.
weak points, where to push so it falls apart. This is what I offer you.
Okay. Okay.
Then let me officially welcome you to the Midnight Suns.
You will not regret this. Now, can you show me where we keep the prisoners? I would like to feast.
What?
Only kidding.
Good.
I think you'll be happy to know that I've actually already started researching vampire biology.
That sounds like good news.
Unfortunately, I also have bad news. I've been tinkering with a prototype gamma serum that suppresses the effects of sunlight on vampiric membranes. The vampires have taken that from me.
Then we must take it back.
Hi, Reese. How you doing?
That is why I'm here. And I would love to get back to that research. Unless you have further need of me.
I want to know a little more about you first.
Let's just work it out.
Naturally. I am an open book.
Let's make sure that we are all on the same page as to this Morbius's Morbin times.
I have heard you called a living vampire. What does that mean?
It means that unlike most vampires, I have a pulse.
How is this possible?
Most vampires are tied to the supernatural realm. They are undead creatures. My gifts are a boon of science. I am wholly unique in that way. Quite literally a freak of nature.
All right, Anastasia, calm down. This is the main important one that I think we kind of need to know in this instance.
You seem to know Blade and Spider-Man well. What is your impression of them?
When I first became the living vampire, I struggled with my baser instincts. It took me a while to maintain control over my appetite. Spider-Man and Blade were the first two heroes I encountered, and they protected many innocent people from my wrath.
You mean they fought you?
Yes. But I am grateful because they encouraged me to become a better man. Though I wish Blade's approach hadn't been nearly so ferocious.
Well, that's just how he be. Okay. Hello, yes, that is Morbius.
Do you share other vampiric weaknesses?
One of the advantages of being a living vampire is that I do not have those Achilles heels. I could drink holy water all day, and a silver bullet stings like a lead one. One slight exception is daylight. I do not burn under the sun, but my eyes are sensitive to the light, and my powers are somewhat dampened during the daytime.
Same, mate, same.
Never mind. I will let you settle in.
Goodbye.
Happy to talk anytime.
His hair is glorious. It is, isn't it? Right, we've got things to do, but I'm just going to pop over here because I've got two keys to open things with, so we may as well use them now. Might give us some Morbius stuff. Yeah, there you go. Pallets for the Morbius stuff. Oh. Okay, so. Looks like he's off to battle of the bands. What have we got? We've got classic. That's what he classically looks like. You've got... Oh, yeah, no. I know we say no capes normally, but come on. Nah, I like that purple wherever it's gone, this one. Done. It's mostly the cape, not gonna lie. It's too good. The red and white does look cool, but I'm a fan of a cape. But I don't know. No, I'm not making you walk around in... I love it, but I'm not making you walk around in that. Trunks, there you go. In case you're curious what the swimwear looks like. Let's put you in a hoodie. Let's give you something slightly more comfortable. That does not look comfy. You can't live in leather all day. It's gotta be sweaty. Relax yourself at the Abbey, please. Better a lab coat than a hoodie. No, I refuse. He's wearing a hoodie. Oh yeah, that's true actually. If Stephen sees a lab coat, he's gonna start getting all uppity. Oh, I used to be a hot surgeon. What did you do? Stephen, just go away. So, we've
The
got...
Midnight Suns seem to attract people with complicated histories. Huh. Maybe Morbius belongs here.
Got opinions from everybody,
Anything else on your mind?
potentially.
What happens if Hydra successfully replicates Morbius's prototype sample?
Very artsy.
Sunproof
well,
vampires seem like a bad idea for all involved.
Maybe not for the vampires.
For now, it's just a scary theory. Even if it works, there could be side effects, like new breed vampires bursting into flame upon contact with oxygen. Yeah, wishful thinking, but prototypes can be unpredictable. Just to ask Hank Pym about Ultron.
Yeah. No. Shush. Don't
Thanks,
mention
Carol.
Catch you later.
We don't talk about Ultron. No.
Sorry we didn't give you a heads up before. You know, about bringing a vampire into the Abbey. It all happened kind of fast.
Are you sure we can trust Morbius?
Yeah. Morbius has his demons, but he's a teddy bear. A snarly teddy bear. With fangs. But there's stuffing in there, somewhere.
Okay,
This is not helping your argument.
It's really not funny.
What I'm trying to say is that Morbius has a good heart. And exceptionally good blood.
Good blood?
Yeah. Whatever Morbius did to transform his body infused the heme in his blood with curative properties. I'd love to help him study it further, if I ever have the time.
The heme. I assume
Since
you
we're
mean the
fighting new breed
hemoglobin,
vampires,
Peter.
we'd do well to have a living vampire in our corner.
He does. I assume he means hemoglobin. Bless him. The heme in his blood. Is that what it's called now? We're just shortening scientific words, Peter, whenever we feel
Getting
like
to know
it.
Blade has been nice.
Bless
Maybe
him.
Morbius won't be so bad.
As long as Morbius is around, Hunter,
was
you
that...
better watch your back and your front.
Was that Carol saying she liked Blade? Sort of. That's good.
Blade, are you actually comfortable with Morbius living here?
Comfortable? I'll never be comfortable around that monster. But if I'm being generous, he could be useful.
Heme is a precursor to hemoglobin. Oh, it's the mono-unit of hemoglobin, which is a 4 unit. I stand corrected. We're all laughing. And Peter is the scientific genius. Does Peter know that? Oh no, he might know that. Bear in mind, Peter does have some sciencey brains. Depending on which version, he bumbles around near Doc Ock sometimes. So yeah, no, he probably is. If he isn't shorthanding hemoglobin and he is talking about heme specifically, he probably does mean it. I'm gonna follow your lead.
If this was a mistake, let me know. We will do whatever you think is best.
Hey, I don't want that responsibility. If this goes south, I'm not taking the blame.
That's not what I meant. I just sort of
What
meant...
exactly is your history with Morbius?
Could you flag it?
I don't like getting into that.
Okay.
But the two of you have fought before. What makes you think we can trust him now?
I never said we could trust him. If that man loses control to his bloodthirst, I'll end him myself. But the vampires are using his experiments against us. We need him to clean up his own mess.
So Morbius is just a tool to you?
Call it whatever you want. I call it practical.
It's a good thing we're already friends with Blade at level 5. He could be smarter than Tony. But yeah, I forgot. Yeah, he does so because one of my main Peter influences throughout my life is the Tobey Maguire Peter, who obviously doesn't use chemistry. Well, he does. He uses his own body's chemistry to make webbing. So I quite often forget, even though I watched the cartoon as a kid, I quite often forget that Peter has to make his own, like, spiderweb stuff. Actually, in the cartoon, does he make it? Or is it coming out of his body naturally? Because isn't there the bit where he turns into a spider and then he also loses his powers? Oh no, because the sticky thing is not the same as the webbed thing. Ignore me. Yeah, I always forget that the spider web is not
Doctor,
necessarily
meet the doctor.
a natural
The Abbey
component.
has as many PhDs as you'd find on your average golf course.
Oh god.
We've met. Dr. Morbius. So good to see you again.
Doctor Strange, still patrolling the spiritual realm, I see. I'd love to get set up as quickly as possible in here. Start learning the lay of the land so I can help out.
Well, set up your little test tubes anywhere you'd like. Just don't touch any of my stuff.
And there are several mystical artifacts in here that no one should look at directly.
Don't look and don't touch. You'll really know how to make a colleague feel at home.
Just remember that's only an expression. And you don't actually own any of this.
But we really are glad to have you.
I can tell.
Okay, Foe-wise. That's certainly an energy. I'm not sure that's an energy that is shared by myself or most of the channel. Especially when the Sam Raimi one is considered to be one of the strongest Spider-Man films of all time. But hey, that's just how it be. But I would say that is slightly disrespectful. So yeah, maybe chill slightly. Thank you.
So, another vampire-ish teammate. Good thing I have a fang-proof turtleneck.
Tony, what is your impression of Morbius?
Well, we've never actually met, but Strange talks highly of him.
Does he?
I am uncomfortable inviting a vampire to live in the Abbey.
Hey, I know what you mean. Half the people on my board of directors are vampires. Not literal bloodsuckers, but they definitely try to sink their teeth into you. Or your pocketbook.
Maybe.
Pocketbook,
The guy's a freak, no doubt. But every genius is. You should have seen half my professors back at MIT. Or that Tony Stark guy who's always in the news. Well, if it makes you feel any better, I've read a few of Morbius's papers on DNA manipulation, and it's years ahead of anyone else. He could be a valuable asset.
Yeah.
So, you think we can trust him?
Well, I never said that. But he could be useful.
It's a trilogy. I would suggest if you're going to start coming in here mouthing off about various versions of Spider-Man, all of which are lovely and sweet and must be protected, you watch them. Because, yeah, you're putting your foot in your mouth a little bit there. Three I could give or take. It's worth it, I think, for the cheesy dancing, and also there is a Venom storyline. But 1 and 2 are fantastic. 2 is directed by Sam Raimi. It has an absolute buttload of amazing cast members. Willem Friend or Foe. Absurd. So yeah, if you're watching this channel right now and you've not seen the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man films, you're doing yourself a disservice. Know your MCU, because it is MCU technically, story, her story. 2 is the strongest. But that's just because it's got the biggest combination of like iconic supervillains. Also the casting for those supervillains is great.
You look like you saw a wasp.
Right, hang on, sorry.
Stephen, have you worked with Morbius before?
I need history.
Oh, yes. He is a formidable ally. He once assisted me in a battle against a Fear Lord from the Dream Dimension.
Fear Lords are powerful foes.
Yes, it was a boisterous battle, so I was pleased to have Morbius at my side. Undoubtedly, he will be a favorable ally against Lilith as well.
I don't think I've ever heard Stephen be so
you
positive.
have no reservations about letting him stay in the Abbey?
None at all. As long as he doesn't grow too hungry, we'll all be fine.
So, Maito, yes, thank you for the stretch.
What should we do if he gets hungry?
We should all be on guard.
Stephen, I need details.
As with any vampire, he could lose control and eat every one of us, but I do not think that will happen.
That was alarmingly positive. Okay, that's fine. So you've got two friends here.
Why do people use ketchup as fake blood? Am I the only one who can see the difference?
No, you can tell.
You are not the first person who failed to notice me.
Oh, it's because I accidentally bumped into him then as I went past. All right. I might have... the red hoodie might be a mistake. Because actually, in hindsight, there's about 3 people wearing red tops. Also, yes, a reminder, the Steam sale is ending soon, just in general. And Midnight Suns is on sale as part of that. It's ending in less than 4 hours. There is a tracking link if you want to use it, or you can just go to Steam and look. There's some absurd stuff on there. I have not finished the main storyline because we're doing DLC as part of the main story. So I'm deliberately holding off so that we can do the level 5 missions and get their legendary heroics and stuff. Have a good dog walk, Michael. Oh, he's here. Here he is. These cards, mate, they're not good. Shadow Strike. You need new cards. We need to do some new card situations. Chris, we're doing good, thank you. Hope you are too.
Checking in on me already, Hunter? I haven't had time to get into trouble.
You can never be sure.
I suppose. What can I do for you?
No, I'm good. I have to go.
Never mind. I will let you settle in.
We've already chatted. It was just to make
Happy
sure.
to talk anytime.
There wasn't anything extra. Right. You joked that his name was Michael. You didn't realise it was Michael. Yes. Michael Morbius.
So Blade trusts Morbius? Amen.
So poor Michael, who has now gone to walk the dog, might have to deal with me just shouting, Michael! Superheroes, like, secret names are always... Blade is called Eric. I always forget that. And then when I remember, I'm like... Don't look like an Eric. I don't know what name I thought you'd have instead. But, like, Eric is that Magneto's first name? No, it's Max, isn't it? No, known by many names, Eric Magnus Lenscher. Yeah. So, like, in my head, Eric is always, like, the go-to in my head. Like, I think of Magneto instead. As opposed to, and also Steve Rogers and Stephen Strange is also... I mean, they do look like Steves and Stevens. But also, you do hear Steve Rogers said more, and Doctor Strange, Stephen Strange. Yeah, no, Stephen Strange is a little bit like Michael Morbius in that it's alliteration in it. Stevie Rogers, no. Stephen. Hang on, what's going on with this mouse? It's right, my mouse. There we go. Stuart Rogers, no. Can I? Oh, I can. Hello. Done. Oh no, hang on. There we are.
That looks good.
Got rid of it. Captain America, aka Stuart Rogers. I'm sorry if your name is Stuart. I know a Stuart who's very lovely. It doesn't quite have the same ring to it. Thank you, Mr. Big, for 62 months. Thank you, I hope you're well. Ooh. Did I hear a little creature? Bruce Banner and Kurt Connors, yeah. It's the alliteration, isn't it? A lot of the time. One moment. Black Bolt is called Blackagar Boltagon. No, Boltagon. Hello? What's the problem? Balticon. You. Come here, no. Come here, you little squirrel. Here is the cat. She's been cheeky all morning. Oh, is he the leader of the Inhumans? Thank you. Now, you. Oh, get your claw out my jumper. Go on then. It's you too. Yes? Yes. I think we may have to have a break. What would Libby's superpower be? Probably shouting. Or eating everything. We were late to start partly because I tweeted, I was like, much like Morbius feasts on blood, she feasts on tuna. Oh my goodness. Alright, hang on, Libby. I'll let you back out. Give me a minute. She's literally just gone outside and is now shouting outside. Is that? Oh. She's just on the landing shouting. Scott Summers, yes, good old Scott Summers. Oh dear. Right, okay. Your favourite is Gambit. Oh, yes. Yes, you've mentioned Gambit before. What is his name? I know this, but I've also forgotten it. Remy. What's the... Is it Remy Beauregard? Hello, Psych. Hello, hello. I think the cat has dropped tuna on the floor as well as coming in and screaming. So, lovely. Le Beau, that was it. Because he's French. Isn't he? Or Cajun. Gonna go to the store quick. Cool, we're probably gonna have a break in a moment. So, that probably aligns quite nicely. Just because the cat's outside screaming. So, yeah, Aurora Monroe is Storm. Yeah, just have the break now. We've got another, like, over 2 hours of this. So, no, I'm not really rushing. Like, as with all of this, I'm not rushing because it's been a nice, chill time. You okay, game? You just doing a save? You thinking about life? Thank you. Oh. Oh, I see what you were trying to do there. Bless you. Thank you. So, it is daytime, so we'll do a little run round. We'll finish talking to everybody. We've got... Wanda's got... Oh, no, that's Morbius. Now, this is confusing. Where's Wanda? Wanda is also in a red hoodie, and at a glance, all I saw was a red hoodie and long hair. We might have to change Morbius. We might have to change Michael from that to, you know what? Should we put him in the... Let's do it. Let's put him in the doctor's coat. There you go, mate. Now we can spot you from afar. Morbius is taking longer. Well, he is a finicky boy. Gives you something to do, though, Mav, doesn't it? Okay, so we are going to have, like, a 5-10 minute break. Again, slightly sooner than expected, partially so I can pick up the tuna that's been left for me. I love the purple cape map. As soon as I saw the cape, I was like, it doesn't actually matter what other outfits there are because that cape. So yeah, we're going to have a little break. I'm just going to put on the BRB screen because sponsor stream. So no words until after the sponsored times. So let me just mute that. put this on, and I will see you very shortly. BRB. Oh, this is also the time I feel like I wanna look at the game on the stores, or just look at the Steam sale in general, peeps. Because don't forget, other 2K products like Civ and XCOM will probably be on sale too. Have a rummage. You might pick up some ridiculously good deals, and I will see you in a few. BRB. Hello. Right. Okay, are we ready for daytime, which means potential cards. Actually, we do have a card thing to unlock, so hopefully we'll get some Morbius cards. No, I'll turn that off. I could let it play for another, minute, but we've got things to do. We've got vampires with a Y to stop. Right. Disclaimer, the cat may reappear. It's sporadically raining outside quite heavily, and she's annoyed because she can't go out and do things. So she may reappear. We'll see. Right. Ooh, haven, maybe. What helping would you need? Oh, to invite you to a haven.
I do it myself, but my research takes priority.
Let's go to a haven then. Painting? Birds? Which do we think Morbius would enjoy more? Painting? It's very gothic. Think Damien Grey. That's gothic. Vampires are inherently gothic. Or looking at some birds. Is bird watching just like... Would that annoy a vampire? Is that effectively like making a cat sit and watch some birds out a window? Mill. In the process of re-watching the original playthrough, having a lot of fun. Good, I'm glad you're enjoying it. I enjoyed replaying it recently as well. Thank you for the resub. Let's do some painting. That's really nice. Bit misty though. I don't know how we could see it.
You get all of your powers from bats, correct?
Yes, from several members of the Desmodontini subfamily, to be exact.
Does that mean you sleep upside down like a bat?
No. And for the record, I don't sleep in a coffin just because I'm a vampire.
Desmodon today. Is that... Yes, it is the vampire bat. No, the subfamily. Yes, so vampire bats in general. There are, in theory, 3 species of bats that feed on... They're leaf-nosed bats that feed solely on blood. The common vampire bat, the hairy-legged vampire bat, and the white-winged vampire bat. All 3 species are native to the Americas. There you go. Just in case you were like, Desmodon today. I assumed it was that, because Don't is teeth, as in orthodonture. So vampire teeth, right? Teeth? Nah. I slept in a coffin, yeah.
I spent a few centuries in a coffin, but I am glad to be back in a bed.
You know, I hope that when they finally bury me, it's in a bed.
Not us bonding over... over sleeping setups. I think I've got one with Morbius in, haven't I? Oh, let's have a look. Otherwise we have to look up what he likes. I assume he might like Dark Beauty, a gothic colouring book. But that might be typecasting him. Probably also the meat box. Also Blood on Blood. Calming Your Inner Demon might go down well. Tomb of Dracula is Blade's thing, but it may be. What else have we got? Human Anatomy, I assume maybe. Probably into some of the candles. Let's have a little... Let's just see. Let's see if there's a little guide. Morbius, gifts, Midnight Suns. Yes. Oh, good. I think Reddit might have an answer. Maybe. No, this is just people theorizing what it might be. It's not people actually answering it. I don't know. I don't know if giving him a book. I don't know if giving him the comic with Dracula and Blade in is the right vibe. Oh, they have update. Actually, sorry, the wiki has updated. So let me just have a little look in the wiki. Loved by. What do we have in the loved by column? Bone flavored candle. He likes that. A lot of the candles he seems to enjoy. I'm just seeing if there's a legendary for him though. Before I give him a posh candle. Human anatomy. He likes that. Oh, he loves that. Sorry. So we could give him that if we want. Enjoy the weird. You'd be able to see more, but it's foggy. This is not the best place for painting, is it? Continuing to scroll just in case. I am not seeing a legendary for at this time. Ah, no, hang on. There is a Spider-Man comic. The Amazing Spider-Man 101. So there is a comic for Morbius. I just haven't got it in the shop yet. He does not like. He loves the. He doesn't love the Tomb of Dracula, but he will accept it. So I think in this instance, I'm going to give him Human Anatomy, Volume 4, because I think that's the best option we can go with at this time.
I could not think of a better way to relax.
Okay, that went well. I've unlocked a new outfit for him as well, which might mean that
I am indebted to you.
we.
Art is basically math. I should be better at this.
Artists, mathematicians, do you agree with that statement in chat? If so, or if not, why? I don't think I agree. I think art is to... No, we can't. I can't put you in that. Hi, Scratch Wolf. It's another at a glance I might confuse you for Wanda or Deadpool. Also the leather trousers. Will keep you. Actually, he has still got leather trousers in this. I just completely the coat. It's just all leather. So much leather. Right. What's in
Agatha
here?
always knew how to put a smile on my face.
No, hang on. I'm doing them in the wrong order. Forge first, see what we get in terms of cards. Especially Morbius cards. I kind of need them. Have we got more research now? Oh, we will get more research. Cool.
What have you got for me, boss? Came to the right man.
Morbington.
Sometimes, I even impress myself.
Morbington cards. Ooh. Mist form. Gain concealed. The next attack deals 52 damage. Exhaust. That's quite nice. At a push, I'll take that to upgrade Shadow Strike. Oh. Echolocate. Does damage. Apply 1 week.
If this thing behind me turns into a giant gateway to ancient Egypt, I'm quitting.
1 week and 1 month. It's alright, it's not Stargate, Tony. Calm down. I can make more Shadow Strikes, actually, so I'm just going to take these two.
A task for us?
Oh, I think these might have now scaled to match the subtitle sizing, because they weren't that big before. My eyes, thank you.
This forge fire is something special.
Yes, it is. But when I say it's a sentient demon that's from Babylon. So,
Your craftsmanship must be improving, Tony.
What else we got?
Where do you think I got the suit?
As they say, beggars can't be choosers, even among superheroes.
Okay, excuse me. I need some blueprints. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. Okay.
How can we help you, Hunter?
Another one of those.
Not my best work, but it'll do.
We've got 2 of those. Shadow Strike. I'd like to upgrade those.
Not bad, right?
And I guess we'll... That's a skill, isn't it? I think I might make 2 of these. So I have 2 mist forms. And get rid of... I might get rid of Charm, actually. I'm not overly sold on it. Because also, you can't target every enemy minion. I noticed when I was using it. It's out. It's very specific about it. Unlike Mindbender, I think it's called, where it's just anybody. And it's quite overpowered. I feel like giving myself another mist form would be a better use of the slot. Like, we can keep one of the charmed, but we don't need 2. So I'm going to make another...
Even small
claw.
Improvements can provide large...
And I need to make another... yes. Another one of those. Done. Ability crafting.
Something to keep us occupied?
There.
This should get the job done.
Right, time to find out if I have enough money
Don't forget
to
to
do
write.
this. I don't think I do, but we'll see. I can at least swap some stuff in. So, who are we? Right, hang on. Because I'm slowly working on level 5s. So, Blade is done. Robbie's done. Magic's done. Nico's done. Peter's done. Logan is on his way. Can't take him. These 2 I'm also. So, it's either... Maybe we should do a little bit of Venom training. Just poke Eddie closer to level 3. Hi Ace, happy Thursday.
We will not feast on your bones out of courtesy.
I love him. I'll try and take him on the next mission.
Practice makes perfect.
I only get... Oh yeah, we're working on this. It's expansive. Get Robbie's upgraded ability for his legendary card.
Don't stress it too much. There's no wrong answers here.
Okay. Nice. Oh, these are now not exhaust. That's very, very naughty, and I love it. So he can just be concealed for the whole time, and then you could just end the turn with him concealed. If you had the right card draw, he could just constantly not be visible. Also, is he looking a little bit burnt in the sunlight? Or is that his, like, vampire face? Or is it both? He's not, because he doesn't
Not
get fully
everyone
burnt.
wants my advice.
He's just a little
but
bit
they're gonna get it either way.
Lifesteal. These are nice. Ooh, yeah, draw a thingy for each target, yes. Draw a Morbius card. Card draw, ooh. These are some nice upgrades for the base cards. I like them. With some of the characters, so like Tony, I've had to fiddle about with it to get the thing I want, and that I've had to kind of wait for the right epic card to come along, and then that's helped change how the play style for Tony. So I enjoy playing as him more. Venom and Morbius straight out the gate. Basic cards.
Think Doctor Strange knows
exactly
Merlin?
what I like.
I'm still waiting for someone to take this sword.
It's got synergy with my brain. The upgrade on Shadow Square is really nice for a Chain 3 card, yeah. That is a really good little extra. Oh, that's Wanda down there. Has she been talking to caretaker? They're supposed to be talking to each other. I think they have had a chat. Because obviously they've got some trauma and some issues to work through.
Need to unburden, Hunter? You ever notice how pop culture never gets witches right?
I do not know if you noticed, but I am not exactly an expert on pop culture, Wanda.
I know I have. There are old, outdated tropes of witches flying around on broomsticks, turning children into mice with potion-laced chocolate, using glamours to change the color of our hair. Real witches don't just wiggle their nose and get the dishes to do themselves.
Bewitched.
Real magic comes with a price, and real witches end up paying it. It's not all magic wands and midnight margaritas.
Okay. Midnight Margaritas is the Nicole Kidman, Sandra Bullock Practical Magic. I think that's Midnight Margaritas.
What? How do the dishes get done around here then?
They don't. Unless Robbie does them.
Then what do they do?
Sparky likes things to be orderly. Weirdly tidy for a spirit of vengeance. But hey, I'm not complaining.
Are there any depictions of witches you do like?
Just the ones that have cats as familiars. Reminds me of Agatha and Ebony.
That doesn't narrow it down. I can think of a few. Obviously one prominent one. Okay, I think we have done everything. I think we can go do a mission. Take the boys out. Yes. Actually, let me quickly... Oh, hang on. I don't think we can afford anything, but... do I want some more money? I might need some credit for something, but not that badly.
I'm here if you need me.
Thanks, Carol.
Hi, kiddo.
Hi, Auntie. Hello, other Auntie. Sorry, I'm just coming in to steal the random bits of stuff that you've just left everywhere. No, I've read all the things. That tree has not respawned. No Wondergore fern or whatever it is for me here. They can be used to convert essence, which means we get the legendary card for Robbie sooner. But they take... Oh no, they only spawn at night. That was the thing. I looked it up. They only spawn at night, and they're only there that night, and then they're gone. I don't know if the library one is any different. So, we need to do a general mission before we do story mission. That's something I do like about this DLC. It doesn't just give you, like, say, 3 story missions back to back and then go bye. It does actually force you to do a general mission to level up a little bit or get some new cards before you dive in. Get used to playing the character as well. So, I do need heroic essence. A gamma coil would be nice. Steve does need a bit of XP. I need to take Hunter for the friendship. If you don't take Hunter, you can't get the friendship XP, which does actually make sense. If Hunter's not there, then you're not going to form a friendship, right? We should take Michael. Get more XP. But but Eddie's very close to leveling up. And I do want to show chat Venom in case you haven't seen Venom in the season pass, because he's the previous month. Let's do it, and then Michael can come out for an adventure in a minute. Oh yeah, also Eddie goes everywhere in his gym kit, which is, I always forget this. Then I see them walking up, and obviously Eddie's suit is the symbiote and the transformation. So why would he have anything? Why would he have a superhero costume? Right.
Show them what happens when you mess with the Midnight Suns.
No more waiting.
Okay, what we got? Mystic. Single shot, single shot. 1, 2, that's 5. Okay. Start with this, which is absurd. I've buffed it, so it gives me 4 heroism.
Roger that.
As well as
Help
giving
is at
everyone
hand.
armor. And also drawing cards. It's so silly. I love it. Damage and taunt enemies in an area. What could we go with? That might work. We should also use quick. We should use these attacks first before I start.
You are too weak for this fight.
Start doing any other stuff. Right. Where's the other quick? Oh, that's free. Yep.
Prepare to die.
No card cost.
Much appreciated.
He gets a bit hungrier. Shield bounce, punch. Get rid of that. Damage each enemy in that one. Yeah, that one. Go for it.
You got off easy this time.
That's annoying. Right, okay. Good job, Steve. She's got 444 health. So we're going to use this hero combo to get rid of her, because I don't want her to summon a portal. We're not having... I don't want the demon dog. No demon dogs. Only demon dog allowed is Charlie.
They weren't ready for us.
Alright. We are going to discard that card. Sorry, Charlie. No. I would like Steve to shove this guy. Yes. And I think... Oh, apart from you. Hello. Which we don't have enough heroism to deal with this guy. So we'll just have to... Oh, actually, unless... No. Fine.
They are like cockroaches, but less crunchy.
Oh,
Let's
Helen.
take control of this situation.
Okay. What have we got? Do. Knockback taunt. Let's get that going, Steve. I don't even know what's happening here. Yes.
Here we go.
I am impressed.
Not so tough after all.
So this is Mind Bender. They will hit an ally, closest ally twice. And you also redraw a card. Oh, mate. Knockback taunt. Oh, lovely. We are not in the best place for this. 1 card play is left. Oh, shield bounce, actually. Or not. Okay. Oh, hang on. Actually, let's get Venom to do it since he's not actually facing the right way anyway.
Finally!
if you do that... Oh, there we go. Sorted. Legend.
A quick bite. So weak.
Good job, buddy.
I doubt they'll take that beating to heart, but we can always hope.
See, I've just... Venom cards synergy in my brain. I like them. I do want to get him and Morbius on a mission together. Also, the comics. So these are just randomly generated, like, based on the mission. Sometimes they are on point, and sometimes they come out with such fantastical contributions as this, where from what I can tell, Venom is like doing the splits on Captain America's cover. I love it. Don't edit it. That is flawless. Generally, the Captain America ones where Steve appears on them, he's always saying something, and it's very Steve. It's like, we can do this together. Like, it's just hilarious to me. Ah, good job, everybody. Good job. Yeah, that's leveled up Eddie's friendship, which is fabulous. Okay. So, I think we can do possibly Hangouts. Now, this is going to be... I've got options here.
World didn't end yesterday.
Okay.
That's on us.
Magic, I've got level 5, right? So it won't be that.
You and me in the suit are really getting the hang of working together.
It won't be Peter either, because he's level 5. Sorry, both of you. Steve, you need to get... We're getting there.
Fine. Speak.
Eddie also, the more the merrier when it comes to that.
My friend sense is tingling.
Peter, please. Yuri also, I love you, but please. So, I've got options. Let me see what we've got for Midnight Sun's favourite hangouts. Because they're offered, you get like 3 or 4 options per hero, but it's different. So if I go and talk to Steve, it won't be watching a movie, stargazing, playing cards. So I just want to have a look and see what I can get the best XP for at this time. So, Steve... Hang on, I'll be back.
When we avenge the fallen, we honor their loss.
Oh, playing cards. Okay, we have a win of playing cards for Steve.
Overall, I'm happy with how we fought, but I'm disappointed in the complete lack of tumbleweeds.
Cards, and then we've got... Have they added... Oh, Venom isn't on here. Rude. Last updated December. Oh yeah, that's not gonna... Right, hang on. Favourite hangouts? Venom. What would you like? You would... Are you both playing cards? They both love playing cards. Okay, well that's fantastic. I had Peter kept giving me stuff that he liked but not loved. It was like, dude, come on. I just need a little bit more from you. We'll do.
Let's touch base.
We'll do Steve.
It's good to have you around, Hunter. You don't treat me like some of the others.
How so?
America didn't exist in your time. With you, I get to be Steve from Brooklyn. Just a guy with a shield.
Steve. Really?
I cannot be the only one who treats you that
Like,
way.
surely Logan doesn't care.
The only Midnight Sun.
Oh.
It's different with the Avengers. We've been through so much that the glamour has long since faded.
I see what you're saying.
It was tough for Tony to get there. I used to work with his dad, but now we get on each other's nerves just like everyone else.
I have noticed.
You might think we're at odds, but it's not that. We push each other to be better people, You can only do that when there's an unshakable trust. You have your own legend to deal with. That expectation must give you some trouble.
It can be hard to live up to what everyone thinks I am.
Then don't. Live up to your ideals. Everything else will fall into place. Like it or not, your words and actions carry a lot of weight. Don't lose sight of that.
Thanks. I will keep that in mind.
Sorry. Didn't mean to lecture. Let's get back to it.
Yeah, Eddie is thicker than, thicker than Steve. Because Eddie is obsessed with going to the gym. That's kind of part of his like vibe and his therapy and how he gets through things. Whereas Steve obviously is super serum. Sorry, it's a little bit. I guess body mass is a bit different when it's when it's magic steroids versus just. I assume eating an absurd amount of protein, which I guess Venom eats everything anyway. Bless Steve. Right. I think I might have something for you, Steve. The return of Captain America as he joins the Avengers. There you go, mate.
I don't know how to thank you.
Science steroids versus space steroids. Yes. Yeah, actually. Yeah, having sharing your body with an alien symbiote probably does help with the bulking. There we go, Steve's leveled up. So that means that tomorrow I'm gonna, in theory, have loads of people who want to have a quick chat, and friendship level goes up. Which means we get closer to the legendary cards, and we also, I think, get slightly better abilities. Passives and stuff. It's like Blade's got a passive of 25% apply of bleed, which I think is from friendship. And leveling up. Because there's XP and there's friendship XP. Oh, a private super link. Also, a gentle reminder, this is a sponsored stream. Thank you to 2K for sponsoring this. We are playing Marvel's Midnight Suns, and if you're watching this live, there is still a Steam sale on. A Steam sale on, and that does include Midnight Suns. Also, playlist literally just above Becca. It's almost like I'm psychic. So if you ever need the playlist, or you want to grab that link, that is a engagement tracking link for this channel. It will take you to the Midnight Suns page, where you can find the links to all the platforms you can buy it on. So if you're like, oh, I've got it on Steam, or I'm going to Steam, just go boot up Steam and search for it, you know? Yeah, I think it's 50% off the base game, 20% off the season pass for the next hour and a half. And obviously there's a load of other stuff in the Steam sale as well, so have a browse. There's some fantastic stuff on sale. Also, if you like this, have a look at XCOM. And if you like XCOM, have a look at this. Because I assume that will be on sale as well. Right, Morbius. Let's do this first. I still feel as though I'm intruding into your home, so I'd like to clear the air when you have time.
What were you reading, Doctor? One of those political spy thrillers Captain Rogers is always head down in?
It's actually a medical journal on bispecific antibodies and the treatment of hematologic malignancies. Just some light reading.
No, I think I get what you're saying. Hematological is blood, malignancies, something weird in your blood, and then bispecific antibodies, I guess specific antibodies that are aligned for two things? Because it says bi.
We have all been working so hard.
Bicycle.
You deserve some R&R.
Bisexual.
Deserve? Based on my many past sins, I deserve nothing.
Whoa. Where did that come from?
I'm sorry.
I've been told that I tend toward the melodramatic. In truth, I've been in survival mode so long, I don't know where to find my own off switch.
You need to find a hobby that is not related to blood disease. You were quite good at painting. Do some painting. Don't burn out.
Just know your limits. When you burn a candle to its ends, the light quickly fades.
Your concern is noted, Hunter. I won't overdo it. Well, I should get back to my studies. Medical journals do not read themselves, but I'm working on that.
There you go. Level 1, friendship acquired. Oh, there it is. There it is. That's the one. There's the Morbius one. An 8-limbed Spidey. Alright.
How's it going, boss?
Bonjour.
Hunter, where did you find this? This is some of my best work.
No, we've done all of this, so actually I'm going to take these 2 heroics and break them down for parts. So that Robbie can have his,
Good day, Hunter.
his legendary card. Oh my god, Steve, hang on a minute. They're all turning up now. They're like, I was gonna say they're like buses. No one levels up for ages, and then suddenly 3 do at once. Who was the other was it just 2 of my own? I think it was, wasn't it? You haven't got anything, have you? No. Or did you have one? No. Okay, cool. Ooh, actually. I don't think I've got enough heroic essence, but we may as well have a look.
A task for us?
Oh no, I've got them. What am I doing? I don't. I have got.
You find more coil? Send it my way.
Oh god, they're all here. Eddie and Steve. Right, both of you just hang on. Just hang on. I need to make sure Robbie gets this card. Because otherwise, I might accidentally spend it on something else. Hi,
the
Nico.
legend walks among us.
I have not said hello to you at all today. Hello, I hope you're well. Upgrade abilities.
Ready to work?
Robbie. Yes. Yes. There we go.
Nice.
Sorry, Blade. I'm on a timer. Let's do one with you.
I'm more durable than I look.
Get some of his friendship XP up. Right, the lads. So, we have got Eddie. Hello.
This chapel brings back some old memories.
How? Your first time at the Abbey was when Peter and I brought you here.
True. It's just this place reminds me of the church where we fought Dracula.
I understand. You could not get enough organ solos.
Trust me, I wasn't looking to party.
Oh, whoops.
I felt lost. Didn't know where else to turn. Remember how I told you I used to be a reporter?
Yes, like Peter.
I'm nothing like Parker. That boy exploited his heroism to make cash taking blurry photos. I was a journalist. I wanted to mix it up on the streets, uncover the types of corruption that exploits the little guy, speak truth to power and all that jazz.
That is very noble, Eddie.
Oh, God.
You seem destined to become a great hero.
I appreciate that. Maybe you're right. Unfortunately, at some point, I lost my way. Cut a few corners with an important story, didn't double-check my sources, and ended up embarrassing myself publicly. I lost my job.
That sounds hard, Eddie.
After my father disowned me, I ended up at a church that looked a bit like this chapel.
Looking for a new start?
Looking to end it all, actually. But that's when I was saved by a higher power.
It's a bit. Hi, Arrowhead. I'm good, thank you. Hope you are too.
Is that when you changed your clothes?
Yes. I didn't know it at the time, but
Eddie.
Spider-Man had just rejected the suit. He'd used the church bells to drive it off. Both of us were feeling hurt and abandoned. We both needed each other. On that day, the symbiote and I united. And we vowed to become something better. A lethal protector who safeguarded innocence. On that day, we became Venom.
I heard you also tried to murder Spider-Man.
Trust me, he had it coming.
Eddie, there was a moment where your neck didn't look very well. You need to go see a deep tissue person. See a physical therapist, mate. It's just one bit where he turns to look at me and it's like, just, you're going to give yourself whiplash. Where is he? Where is he? Steve, right.
Welcome to my barracks.
Oh my god, is everyone
as I
in the
like to call
chapel
it.
today?
Reminds you of your war days,
Oh no, it's
huh?
just his room, it's fine.
The smell is the same. Old socks, anticipation, and sometimes fear. I was just a kid when I joined the army. I never thought my war days would come to an end.
Hi Burnt. What's the importance of leveling up friendships in the game? So, they get better there's XP, like normal XP, they level up, their stats level up. But during the process of friendship things, you can get some passive abilities from doing it. But also when you get to level 5 friendship, you can do a challenge, which is basically a strategy-based, usually limited turns, a specific number of cards. There's one or two solutions perhaps to how you would do it. Little challenge thing, and you then unlock a legendary ability that you can add, which is just overpowered, amazing awesomeness. And it depends on the hero. So like Peter's Spider-Man level 5 card is one where I think it's all Spider-Man cards are free or something, and then the next 3 Spider-Man cards that you play are free or something. Draw a Spider-Man card. And once you have them at level 5, yeah, you can keep leveling them. So some of them you'll see where the little heart is with the number. It will have a little gold outline instead of a pink outline. And that's because they've already got to level 5 and we're going again. It makes their stats better. Also, you get the RPG element of, taking Blade for an evening of painting and book club and so forth. So it's kind of a little bit of an RPG element as much as it is boosting their stats.
If you could, would you have made a different choice?
There are plenty of decisions I wish I could change, but not that one. I can't imagine not enlisting against the Nazis. I'm not one to sit on the sidelines when evil's knocking down our door. As much as I hate to say it, maybe war is our destiny. We're both soldiers who've been plucked from our timelines and thrown into it over and over again. Maybe this is what we're supposed to be doing, fighting an endless war.
Thanks, Steve. Just bring the mood down. Whilst Ace types swimsuits in chat, you can also unlock new costumes for them to wear, both around the Abbey. Steve's got, this is his casual clothing, but if he goes for a dip in the swimming pool outside, he'll put on some shorts. And then also hero costumes when you're out doing combat. All of that stuff is you kind of encounter it as you go along. So it all blends quite nicely together. The only reason that we're really focusing on leveling up friendships is because I'm partially trying to stall finishing the game, because there is one more part to the DLC where we're getting Storm, and I would like to have it all in like one playthrough for the playlist. but also it means we can go and do the level 5 stuff, which is fun. It just basically, it's prolonging my Firaxis game experience, because they don't come along that often, and when they do, they're always immense. We're at something like 89 hours played, and I don't feel like we have at any points been like trying to fill the time. It's always been like quests and stuff to get and things to make the team better.
I do not know, Steve. I believe that one day there will be a world without war.
I can't believe I'm saying this, but you're more optimistic about it than I am.
Seriously, Steve, imagine a world ruled through peace. You could do anything you wanted to do.
I'd just find another cause to fight for that didn't require the use of my fists or my shield.
Like?
I don't know. Probably some social justice nonprofits or something to do with stopping climate change.
Do you not think you could
You are
start that
never
now?
going to stop saving the world, are you?
No, and neither are you. You're about the closest thing I have here to a co-captain. We might not be able to end all wars, but if you keep walking the walk, we'll be able to end this one.
Thanks, Dave. See, so having a chat with him, he's now acquired All Day 2 rare passive. He begins combat with block. He will gain block each turn. Also, there's a team friendship level, but we've maxed that out ages ago, so don't worry about that. That lets you do things like shove each other. By the way, what? It seems like either new story for the DLC or the hidden villain when we get Storm. Oh, you weren't here really early on, Mab. I think it was Pyro said, the hidden villain, as in probably the Deadpool villain, has history with Storm. So they were suggesting perhaps that's how it all ties together. But I haven't, obviously you've finished this part of the DLC and I haven't yet.
Hello.
Hello. Hello. Hunter, hello. Wait, she does, yeah. So yeah, I'm curious.
Great news, Parker. Got my hands on an authentic KGB report from the Cold War about a raid on a Simkarian medical lab.
Uh-huh.
Great. Why are you so excited?
Because the lab was built on the order of, you guessed it, Dracula. The report details creepy medical experiments, which were, drumroll please, his earliest attempts to create new breed vampires.
Wow. I didn't know you read Russian.
I don't. All right, the report is an authentic translation. But still, it's huge.
Okay, well, have fun with that.
So, it's a translated document from the Cold War?
No, it's...
Oh my god, please, Peter, just let him have it.
Digital
Stop nitpicking
I want to
it.
talk to you about Steve.
What?
Uh-oh. What did he do?
Huh? Nothing. I actually like him.
What? See, Arcadian. I hope the going to get the refill is all nice and smooth and you're not waiting around. Steve, Captain America. Not Steven. Thing is, Magic is a funny one. Where if you're too friendly with her, she can get upset. She likes to be all cool and edgy about it. No, I'm doing it. I've got level 5. I've got the magic card.
If you like him so much, maybe you should ask him out.
Hunter, you sound like we're in elementary school. I like Steve as a friend only.
Okay.
Don't make it weird.
Okay.
He's one of the good ones.
Good.
Just don't go around telling everyone.
Okay. We kind of did make it weird.
It's
But
good
hey.
to have you around again.
Hey, look, if Carol and Blade are just going to be silly and ridiculous, and mostly it's because Blade hasn't even attempted to ask her out, I think. I'm not entirely sure whether Carol's worked it out. I don't know.
How's my favorite hunter?
Everyone's just being useless. So, fine, I'll just do it for you. Right. Dead inside. Distress signal from an underground Hydra base. Hunter has to go, which means...
Now that the Hydra vampires have my prototype sample, I've no doubt they'll attempt to create their own sunlight serum.
Mass produce it, more like.
But where would Hydra vampires go to mass-produce sunlight serum?
So we're familiar to them.
About a Hydra facility that makes the gamma goop they put in their blood.
Oh.
Yes, I'm going to go with exactly like that.
How about one sending a distress signal about a vampire invasion? Might be a good place to start.
Okay. My third hero is... I mean, Steve is quite good with Hydra. So I feel like maybe we should just take Steve. I am looking at my levels. Yeah, let's take Steve. Steve, you're gonna have to go and change. You're not wearing purple.
Mass production of my prototype sample is a nightmare come to life.
Do you ever regret creating your sample?
Of course. But humankind did not split the atom just to create bombs. In the right hands, science is a force for prosperity.
What about the...
Yeah, I should have brought Nico if we were doing the purple gang. But Nico's like level 1 friendship. Whatever we're calling it, gold friendship. So I don't need her anymore, which sounds really heartless. I'm just trying to rotate people in so that we get all the stuff.
Has Hydra turned upon itself?
At some point we'll have a girls' night out, though.
This is biology. It is a vampire's nature to betray the living.
Excuse me?
Oh, but not mine. I differ on a biological level.
Relax. It was a joke.
There she is.
Sin. I should have known you were behind this.
Hold them off. We need more time. Go. Feed upon them. Let their veins bleed rivers.
Hack the data terminal. Defeat enemies before they can damage, destroy the server. Okay.
If we can disable those terminals, at the very least we can slow their efforts to reproduce the serum.
But we need to protect the server to access the data ourselves.
Correct.
Well, this
and
is
I
fine.
thought technology was supposed to make our lives easier.
This is fine.
They're intent on attacking the server. We must stop them.
That and that. Everyone else is just chilling. Okay. Let's start with Tactician.
Watch my back.
Block. And draw cards.
Just the boost I needed.
Right, quick. Quick. Get rid of you.
I smell your
Get rid of the ones targeting.
I saw a move like that once, centuries ago.
That's the priority. Chain 3. I don't think we need to chain 3. I think we can just get away with doing that. Right, hang on. What have we got? Oh, hero combo. Yeah, go on, man.
We will move as one.
Whilst we've got the heroism. Means no portals.
And we barely had time to practice.
Redraw to double resources and increase heroism by 2. Cost by 2. No. Just do it. Let's get one of them done. Okay. I have some redraws, so let's get rid of that heal. Let's get rid of... No, we're good. Yeah, just like her grandfather. Cool. That I'm happy with. Let's go.
We will not fail. We're almost here. Hold position.
Okay. Get rid of that.
I'm sure you've all realized what will happen if these vampiric Hydra forces lose their vulnerability to the sun.
A lot of innocent civilians are going to pay the price, and we can't allow that.
Your sincere concern for the guiltless is inspiring.
And your lack of empathy for them is disturbing.
Slightly awkward. Oh my god. I love these, but not helpful. I'm gonna have to use claw. That's fine. I'm just trying to work out if there's... It's 157. Right, hang on. Hunter shoves.
Target's moving.
This should, yeah, bring it down to low enough health that claw will KO. This one, buddy.
Be my victim. Now let that be a lesson to you.
There we go. This boy's a problem. This boy is not a problem. Steve, can you... No, right, hang on. None of them will kill it. But this does do card draw.
So be it.
If it was just one card draw.
You should have been more careful.
Hello.
This won't take.
Bloodlust. Still got one card play. I think I'll just do this. It's fine. It's gonna take a tiny little bit of damage. I could have also, I realise now I could have also used, I've got items that I never use, and one of them is draw a quick card, which might have been handy. But...
Hydra Immortalis!
Didn't you try that already?
It's gonna be awkward either way. It's fine. It's fine, it's just a tiny bit of damage. It's not a lot of damage.
Enemy forces converging on our position.
Right.
At least my mother knows how to keep her minions in check.
As much as she'd like to pretend, Sin doesn't hold the same sway as her grandfather, much less Lilith.
Does it matter? She has enough resources at her disposal to be a problem.
Mm-hmm. Nice.
How invigorating.
Level 24. 3 card plays left, so we're all good. I would like you to... Yeah, actually. Oh no, actually you'll do. Ooh, bleed. That's a turn up for the books. 86 damage. Oh mate, sorry.
You were too weak for this fight.
Right. I'm not overly sure you can... No. Hang on. Get rid of that. Oh, no, I can't. Redraw that. You can't see me. Knock back. Yes. That's what I want. Yes. Thank you, Steve.
Now that was something.
Hack the data terminal. So I was just getting a cheeky bit of XP. Oh, this isn't concerning.
My prototype. It's here. We must recover it.
One more batch. Secure it. Quickly now.
So we finally have the opportunity to settle our grievances personally.
You
You're
can do this all day.
surprisingly enthusiastic for someone marching towards their end.
And you are shockingly confident for someone who dares tread on the work of a superior intellect.
Enough talk!
Okay, Steve.
Engaging! You're lucky I'm one of the nice ones.
What have we got? Chain 3. Sprang. Will actually do extra damage. How much extra damage? 86. Oh, that's going to be over 200 then, isn't it? Immense. Yes, mate.
I'm going in. Maybe it's time to rethink your life.
Steve. Fantastic comeback. Other than that dude was definitely part of the undead by then. But excellent try. Good job. Keep up with the attempts at smack talk, buddy. You'll get there. I don't think this is going to happen, but it's worth a go.
I'm on it.
I am impressed.
Yes, Steve. Beating the odds to punch a woman off a balcony. The mystics are annoying. You don't want them running free on the battlefield. They summon all kinds of nasty things. Taunt random enemies. There are no enemies to taunt. Haha, excellent. You can push into there. Actually, that'll do more, won't it? Yeah.
I cannot be deterred.
What else have we got? Select one discard. Let's discard that because then we can shove her again. I know it is Morbin time, although at the moment it's shoving time.
This
Sin
is a serious predicament
has stolen his prototype, and we're trying to get it back. Quick claw. Yes, that'll do. I guess. It's not perfect. Don't need health, but... Ooh, actually... You know what? I'm going to do this, because draw 2 cards, but also you get 4 heroism points, and everybody gets block, which is always good.
Let's settle.
Morbius needs block for his thing as well. His, like, counter-attack thing that he does. So, worth it, I think. Are you able to... Oh my god, he is. What is... Oh, hello. There's a brief moment there.
Yeah. Now remember who started.
Right. First health bar done. She gets a turn to have a little nap. His counter does give him resist. Yes. Yeah. So, like, damage abilities and counterattacks apply 1 bleed. Removed when Morbius has no block. So, yeah, Bloodlust is entirely reliant on him having a block meter. A little bit like Carol when she's in, whatever mode it is. I was going to say Biotic Star mode, I was going to say then for some reason. But yeah, if she loses her block, then she loses that power. Binary, thank you. So she goes binary, that's the card name, and she will stay binary, which means she does double damage. Binary by 2. Until she loses it. So yeah. It's worth just passively stacking armor if you've got that kind of thing going on. Also, yes, he will resist, etc. The ground thank you so much for 6 months. Thank you very much. I hope you're well. She's back.
This facility is quite impressive. If only it weren't being used for such twisted ambitions.
That's Hydra in a nutshell.
You know nothing of the great works achieved by Hydra. This will be our resurgence.
I've heard that before, too.
Yeah, sorry, lady, but no, I don't think that's happening. 1, 2, 3.
I've been waiting.
Stunning. Bleed, yes, mate.
No, truly,
right.
what did you expect, honestly?
Where's the thing where he's got, if target has bleed plus 105 damage? Yeah, good night.
Too late for you.
Leave some for the rest of us.
Oh, well done. Mouth words, Arcadian. Well done getting the meds. That was quick. We're not going to focus on it much because it's a sponsor stream, but I would like to point out that somebody is T-posing for dominance. I've never seen this before in the game, but normally it's a little bit more chill. Sir, Morbius was so extra that he's broken this man. It's fine. We just won't look at that part of the board. Morbius, you need to chill. What do I need? Have I got any? I guess I could put bleed on her. Sin's influence, yeah. Instead of dying and resurrecting, he's just given up. I feel like we can all connect with that mood. I don't really know what I'm doing here. I guess maybe we give her weak and we taunt so that she's not going to go and smack Hunter in the face or more.
Someone order a knuckle sandwich?
Oh good, Blade doesn't... Okay. I'm just trying to prime my inventory, not very well. Do you want to have a little shove? Very childish.
Our long wait is at an end. Our time has come.
Look, she's really angry. Just calm down, lady.
Arm up for reinforcing.
Over the years, Lilith's disciples have come in many forms.
Has he gone? He's gone. There you go. He's gone. He just needed to think about what he was doing. At the end of the round, I think they clear the bodies anyway to keep it the battlefield, the arena space, the level a little bit calmer. So yeah, he was not there for long. Because that's the thing is, like, it's collision based and stuff, so you will have bodies. Because people are being thrown about so much. It's the same with XCOM. You will occasionally have bodies that just sort of fall down and they'll twitch a bit because they're not aligning with whatever it is, because the physics is so ridiculously superhero, punch someone across the room. So it just sort of, the game just gently goes like, we'll just despawn the bodies. It was a meditative position so he could think about his life choices. Yes, I like that. $400 damage. Patience would be amazing if I could pull it off. I got... Right, hang on. Apply bleed. Oh, actually, there's these boys. I forgot about them.
You've left me no choice.
They cannot possibly match your strength.
No one but yourself.
I saw a move like that once, centuries ago.
Right. What do we need? You don't need health. 120. Get rid of that. Brooklyn handshake. Knock back. If target was down, right. No. If target was damaged this turn, force. Right, hang on. So.
Here we go.
I mean, sure.
Hope they're ready.
You don't. That is beyond overkill at that point.
Leave some for the
You
rest
killed
of
that
us.
man. Oh. Oh dear. There's a cat howling. Excuse me a sec. Hello. It's all fine. The postman came with a box. Libby is excited. It's raining on and off, so that's the excitement of the day for her. We have to just check in case, you know, it's not that and she's done something. Or she's genuinely upset. Bless her. Old cat vibes. What are we doing here? Can I generate... Have we got one that gives me 2? We haven't. Apart from this one. No one needs a heal. But it does mean then I can use patience.
The light is on our side.
Very gracious of you.
It is time.
Here you go, done.
The other side should fear you, Hunter.
If they don't already.
I think I just heard a very specific scream, but it was very faint, so that might have been my imagination.
Your prototype sample?
Well played.
Indeed. And now to destroy the sunlight serum. But it's not all here, is it?
Of course not. We manufactured so much. All transported off-site before you even arrived. This is the final batch. A reserve. I am a wolf in the night. The yapping of a mangy cur does not concern me.
Tell me where you brought the serum.
Watch that temper, little mutt. You don't want to lash out and bite the ones you love.
Tell me!
Where else, you pathetic counterfeit? I delivered it to the Lord of Vampires.
You don't know what you've done.
Oh, but I do. Dracula, my master, has enough sunlight serum to supply an army. And there's nothing you can do to stop him.
Oh, good. Oh, Bison. If ever anyone was gonna do the shouting and dropping to their knees, that was it. Yes. Perfect. Well, so yeah, that Wilhelm scream that was like slightly camouflaged. Lovely. No one else is melodramatic enough, I think, in this to be doing that sort of level of no. So perfect. Thank you. Thank you, devs. Perfection. Good. Good. XP. XP for the gods. Except, oh, hello mouse? Hang on, there we go. It's alright, if I tab out briefly to check things, sometimes it doesn't put the cursor skin back on from the game, it just has...
Hey Hunter, I saw Morbius heading toward Hunter's Folly. He looked distressed. Can you make sure he's not about to lose control?
Yep.
If I go out there, it won't be to talk.
I'm on it. Yeah, Deadpool could do it, but it would be a parody. Exactly, it wouldn't be serious. He hasn't yet said it's Morbin time, but I arguably have not really seen Deadpool. He's been sitting at the bar once. He's been actually quite chill today. I'll be with you in a moment. Hello, demigod. How are you? Oh. He hasn't said it in your game. We were saying earlier, Mab, we were like, he's either going to say it in the first 10 seconds, or they're going to make us wait, or hide it somewhere.
I came out here to be alone, Hunter.
Are you sure being alone is a good idea right now?
Blade sent you to check on me, didn't he? Probably didn't want to come himself because he thought we'd just end up fighting.
Is he wrong?
Of course not. And I can't promise we won't end up trading blows before the night is through, either.
Probably being a super link. It could be. Yeah, if they're going to hide it somewhere, it'll be there. I don't really want that, but that might actually be good for you.
Maybe a good sparring session will help you blow off steam.
No, I do not actually want to fight you. But I am grateful for your company.
Do you want to talk about what happened today?
They stole my work, Hunter. They perverted it for their own designs. There is an army of vampires ready to cut loose on the world, and they are all immune to sunlight. I did that, not Dracula.
You could not have known that Dracula would get his hands on your sample.
No. But I should have foreseen that he'd want it, that he would come for it.
We will fix this, together.
You're right. Wallowing in self-pity will accomplish nothing. We must prepare to act.
Okay.
Oh, and Hunter. I'm sorry. My behavior tonight was beyond the pale. I wish you had not seen me like this.
Doctor, my mother turned against me and started building an army. I understand betrayal. You have no need to apologize.
You are too kind. I really am glad you came. Instead of Blade. Well, I would love a few quiet moments to meditate on what we've said. Unless you need something else.
No, I'm good, buddy. You do your thing.
Enjoy the quiet.
I'll just be here, brooding.
Brooding. Thing is, Titus, we've got Mephisto for that, and arguably Dracula did start to get a bit sassy, but we put him down in one turn because Venom. I've got a ridiculously silly Venom deck, and the card draw was good. Also, date between Carol and Blade, yes. So long as it's happening at some point, that's fine. I can wait. Also, what am I doing? Why am I just run back to the Abbey?
I had some concerns about letting a vampire in the Abbey, but the real threat is out there.
I don't like how Morbius is acting. We need to work on our contingency plan.
What?
We? You have more experience with Morbius than I.
They're
I
outside.
assumed you already had emergency protocols in place.
Sorry, P, I'll take that.
I do. I'm asking for your help to make them better.
Blade, the
Oh,
Abbey
no,
grounds
he's
are
ignoring me.
already littered in protective rooms.
Rude. Okay. Let's go to sleep, and then we can do another mission. Too late. Too late, man.
I will see if I can find you a treat later.
They actually want to talk to... Oh, whoops. To be fair, it wasn't a proper quest thing, but yeah. It'll be fine. I'll talk to them later, or I won't.
Hunter.
Hello. Hang on. Oh, Carol. Hello, Carol.
You ever have the feeling like you forgot something really important but aren't sure what it is?
You mean such as how I defeated Lilith centuries ago? Then yes.
I'm having it right now and... Wait. I think... Oh no. Did I feed my cat before I left?
What? Yeah, Carol, like... Some of us have a daily struggle with this, Carol. I mean, I'm sure she is fine. This cat is not Goose, by the way. The cat is not necessarily an alien creature that actually could feed itself. Why don't you just bring her here?
Would it not be easier to simply bring her here? I am sure Ebony would love the company.
Oh, I thought about it. But then I got worried she might like this place too much and swallow it.
Oh no, so she is a flirkin.
Oh, I can't believe I did this. I just know Chewy's going to lay eggs on my pillow again.
Also, Chewy is the name.
Wait.
Not Goose.
What?
So much mucus.
So yeah, it's Goose in the MCU, but in the comics, it's Chewy. But I'm sure you can see why they changed it from Chewy for the films. So, okay, it's a flirkin, it's fine. I thought she meant a generic cat. I need actually need to stop saying that word because somebody in this house knows her name.
Well met.
Hello, and herb type.
Ooh, new coil. Let's get to work. Always up for a challenge.
Morbius cards.
Sometimes, I even impress myself.
That's quite nice.
Big Tony's Forge of Mystery. We never close.
Maybe. Brilliant. Well, we'll take Feeding Frenzy. And I guess Forceful Knockback so I can think about them both. Because I feel like I have got a couple of bleed things, but we've not quite got the bleed going to make Feeding Frenzy work right now. Savage Swipe upgrades being quicker if the target's bleeding. Yeah, there you go. So there's a couple of things where it's like, you need to upgrade a few different cards.
Please tell me it's not another amulet.
Acquire some more, and then he'll be in a better position to do all this stuff with bleed.
Someone knew what they were doing when they crafted this.
It's a book.
This will greatly advance our research capabilities.
You don't use Feeding Frenzy. Because I think Blade has a similar one, and I haven't used that. Oh yeah, no, I've got it in my deck because it's the one that's free. So I was like, well, it's free. I'll just. But yeah, it's not quite worked for me.
What did you have in mind?
You don't use either. Either. I was going to say that. Echolocate. Savage Swipe.
All right, now we're talking.
Here you go, upgraded. Oh, it will be in a minute. I'm enjoying these two mist forms that I've got. 236 damage is pretty tasty though, so I might just put this in anyway.
Certainly growing.
Maybe make another echolocate.
So, do you have much experience
with smithing? Really should have.
Allow us to assist you.
Ooh, I can picture Hydra turning tail already. This should give you a boost.
That might be now too many.
Don't forget to write.
I literally lucked out with the mist form, and then I've just made a load more mists because I've been saving up heroic essence for getting level 5 cards sorted, and I had suddenly a load of excess. I think I have made one too many. That's fine. Just, it's better to be prepared with far too many echolocations. Right. One. Steve.
We could go a few rounds.
Ready for more?
It's hard to keep these fangs sharp.
Yeah, I have. Heroic Essence and Oh, hang on. Hang on, I know what I've done. I see. Give me a sec.
Peace.
Get rid of that. Mist form. Get rid of that for echolocate. And get rid of one of the shadow strikes because I'm going to upgrade it. One, two, three, four. Yeah, no, we can't have. I think I'm going to get rid of Shadow Strike to put in Savage Swipe. Yeah, too many heroics. Yeah. Because that'll become that. Quick Claw. I don't need that many Quick Claws, do I? Actually, no. Let's do 2 Quick Claws. Because if target has bleed plus 105 damage, all well and good. However, when they're turning up at the start, and actually the quick and the lifesteal, I think is going to be more helpful. We've got some other stuff later that like boosts the damage. It's lifesteal as much as the quick element. So you're fine. Let's just get rid of those. Oh, calm down. Okay. So I'll keep these 2 back, I guess, just in case I change my mind for some reason. And I need a bit of heroic essence.
Back again.
Oh, I can already taste the blood.
And this has now got lifesteal on it. Excellent. So, just to check the deck. Yeah, we're good. That's already a lot better than what we started with. Just as there's a little bit more flexibility. He's got a few buffs in terms of like applying it's debuffs, but buffs for us playing is what I mean. Okay. Some marked and so forth, which helps with card draw and loads of other things. I don't think I've got anything from here, but the Shield Exchange may have something. No. Unless I want to send someone on a mission, but actually we haven't got any missions to send them on.
I'm here if you need me.
Thank you. Hey Shishin, how you doing?
Yes, hello.
Hello, good day. Okay. Ooh.
Uh-oh, here comes trouble.
Dare you? How dare you be so presumptuous, Peter? Unbelievable. Okay, so, requires a general mission to be completed. How long have we got? We've got half an hour until the end of the Midnight Sun section, so we may end up doing that next week. Which is absolutely fine. I'm not in a rush. I'm taking my time and enjoying this game. So, what can we do I guess this will be the final mission. That one. Summoning Circle. That's what we want. We just picked up the Steam sale. Nice. Enjoy. Yeah, final warning. If you're watching this, the Steam sale is finishing in like 2 hours if you're watching this live. This is on sale. Base game is 50% off. 20% off of the season pass. If you want to pick it up on other consoles, there is a link in chat that has a tracking link attached for this sponsored stream. But also just in general, the Steam store has some amazing stuff on it. Again, if XCOM's on sale, if Civ's on sale, those are 2 other Firaxis titles, 2K Firaxis titles. You know, like there's some really good stuff on there, so have a little browse. Right. Oh, Tony's coming, which is actually good because Tony's friendship level needs some work. So we've got to take Hunter, and we're getting there with Steve. Maybe I'll just take. Actually, no. I need to take these two together, don't I? They come as a pair. Very dubious pair. I don't think they've... I'm not entirely sure the cards have got synergy, but they're forge mates, so they will be card mates too. Right. Stop them summoning Linen. Interrupt these ladies.
Are opening a gate. You've got to stop them. There's no telling what might emerge.
Hunter is the name. The canonical Marvel confirmed name.
I have not shaken their confidence.
You ready to save the
Yeah,
world?
these are the uncles. Yeah, the Funkles. I don't think I'd call either of these two fun. Can you imagine? Like, you wouldn't be able to play, as we've seen with poor Peter and Robbie, any sort of like mechanical stuff, tinkering, he just pushes in. He can't help himself. He can't help himself. Right. What have we got? We've got Quick Blast. Redraw tab, knockback. Yes, mate. No. Let's see what we can do. Not ideal. Knockback quick. Okay. Hang on. No. Hang on, that doesn't hit. Oh my god, that hits her. That'll interrupt her then. I'm going to worry about him.
By the will of the old gods.
No pain will shake our loyalty.
That's one mystic out.
I'm going to worry about him breaking protection now. I can just carry on. However, I can also use this. Draw the last attack blade. Target an enemy. Punch them in the face twice. Yes, please. Because I'll have to get rid of them anyway. There's the attack we just used. And we're gonna go... I don't think this is gonna do it. 25%. Unless you want to use Quick Blast. $31%. Alright, try it.
Work.
Very unlikely.
That's the spirit.
We've knocked another mystic out of the ritual. Almost there.
No.
We fear death.
Hello. Bit awkward. It's not really. You really. No, move away from that. Don't be silly.
They are.
There you are. Done. No more portal. These are the magic of physics. What else can we do? Let's go with that. Get rid of him. Tony, you can also blow this up, but why aren't you moving? I guess you have to be close enough to it to do the damage. I don't think I want that for you. I think that's a bit unsafe. That's a bit better. Do that.
Getting it done any way we know how.
That's fine. None of these. Oh, that one actually. Yes. There you go. Redraw to add more power. Okay, let's go.
As she commands.
Did someone please?
Awkward.
The endless search for wealth and power with just a tinge of fascism. Hydra will never change.
Just a tinge. Certainly not a lot. Right, what have we got? Draw a card with quick. Free. Yeah. Go on then.
A moment of preparation.
That'll do. Thank you. Quick blast. Right. Quite typically we have nothing that that will get messed up by it, but
Let's try this.
might be able to make it work.
I hope this is one of the stronger arms. We did come all the way here for a fight. Even the Mother of Demons is forced to rely upon hired hands occasionally.
That's annoying. We've still got a move as well. Hang on. Yes.
I'm saving my energy till we need it.
Now we can move quick.
Fail her.
So angry. Jeez.
Here we go.
No, it doesn't matter. At least,
How much is Lilith paying you guys
at least
anyway?
on the mode
It
I've
can't
been
be
playing,
enough.
it does not matter how long you take to play the game. The DLC actively encourages you to spend time between, like, doing other stuff. You can't smash through the DLC like in 3 or 4 days time in game. You have to play something else, and it's good because it means that you're forced to do a bit more work on the cards, get them up a little bit higher level. So like I'm on, I don't know, day 60 something in game. Mab, I think, completed it in less, I want to say more in-game days, but less played time. Because you can just take your time with it. Like there's no game over if you get to day 100, as far as I know. At least on this difficulty setting. We've got 2 card plays. These are all atrocious. Actually, that'll work, I guess. 107. One of these 2. Yeah, there you go. 120
I know that
ish
wasn't your
days in
signature
game.
move.
Oh, yeah, no, use it on that. Get rid of that one.
This won't end well. You've been deceived by Lilith, and it may very well cost you your life.
Oh. Okay. Thanks, Stephen. Very dramatic. Who should we shove you into? Actually, maybe Tony shoving. Hang on, what's the? Whenever they play a card. Okay, that's fine. It's not playing a card. That's just shoving a dog, which doesn't feel right. They're good boys. They're just doing what they've been told. Ow.
Fair enough.
Everyone's getting punched. This is. We've got glass cannons everywhere. It's alright. It's fine. We do have heals somewhere in the deck. Steven,
our friend is down.
It's fine. It's all under control. It just means we won't get 3 stars, which I don't think we were going to get anyway.
They have not changed their plans.
Right, this is silly. This is absolutely silly. There's far too many heroic cards. I don't know how this has happened. Oh, holy spark. Right. Hang on, we'll just leave it to me. Skill, draws 2 cards, plus 2 redraws, gains 2 fast. God, man.
This should be good. Don't mind if I do.
Yeah, Tony, help your forge mate.
Let's try that again, shall we?
Right, I'm just thinking. 2 redraws, forceful knockback. You're more annoying than you are, so shoot.
Let's do it. Does Hydra even pay you enough to cover your medical bills?
2 blessed to all heroes. Free! Don't know what it is, but we're applying it. Damage doubled against Lilith. Lovely. Damage enemy or cure. Okay, draw a card. Yes.
Earn this.
Right. Ah, yes. There we go. That's what we were searching for.
The light will heal you.
I won't forget this.
Do any of these need a redraw? No. Let's do that. Right, Stephen. Oh. Have we used the move? Oh, I guess we have used the move. Oh, Steve. Yes, actually, that's lovely. And I would like you to do that because then you can drag some aggro away.
Let's give it a go.
I know the word free on the cards in this game, you're just like, I don't care what it is, I'm playing this. Like, it's such a welcome thing to say. Free! Yes.
Watch closely.
Good night. Sleep well.
Watch and
See, he's a glass cannon. He'll crumple if you punch him in the face. But otherwise, fabulous. Hang on. Yes. Not sure if this is going to work. This might cost 2. Could be wrong.
It's remarkable how well Hydra manages to attract new recruits despite decades of error.
Good job, buddy. That was lovely. You've done really well.
Hey, the drugstore called. They're running low on you guys.
We are the instruments of
Oh my god, Hunter. These mystics. I don't know when they got this chunky and funky, but they are chunky and funky.
Behold their passage.
Basically, all the whammon enemies will absolutely destroy you if you're not careful. These two are no exception. Restore health, yes. Restore health to Tony, and then we can res Hunter.
Blessing from the old gods.
Oh, now he's hidden as
help.
well. Okay, so Let's just have a little look at what we can do. Oh. Yeah, that would help, Tony. You could also chain... Yeah. Do this actually first, because I can res and also...
Sure, why not? Hope Hydra has good insurance.
You did not think I was done, did you?
Hang on. No, Tony. This is gonna hurt you, but... Oh, it's still not enough. What else can we do? I'm trying to say... I'm trying to, like... see if it's possible. Just the cards we've got. I don't think it is. No. Okay, so I could... I reckon we do Holy Flame and then I just Patience or Air Superiority next time. Tony.
Interesting tactic.
I've been unlucky with the heroic cards. To be fair, I don't have this many heroic cards on everyone. It's just that in some of the decks I have maxed out heroics just because they're great.
I am the mother's.
Also, these mystics. I think it's a hard mission, but these mystics are feisty. Just be glad there isn't one of the dread wenches. That's not what they're called. Dread maidens, I think it is.
It's remarkable how well Hydra manages to attract new recruits despite decades of ineptitude.
I love the dread maidens, but they are also like I don't. Man, please. Steven, I'm pretty sure you could just do this.
I am a sorcerer supreme, you know.
Alright, calm down. Showing off.
Let me show you the way.
Cannot be turned back.
There we go, Patience, done.
No mercy for the servants of Lilith.
Bit messy, but this is not
done it.
a good trio synergy, really, I think. Again, Steven's a bit too squishy. He needs a bit of like someone like Steve who gives other people armor just to help him in addition to the healing. Alright, Rihanna, have a good trip to get your map work. Stunning. I love that so much. Stand back, everybody. He's got this. The immediate way to not inspire any confidence in Tony. Telling me he's got this. Sorry, Tony. That has given me a load of essence for making cards and a legendary doodad to open, which might give us something good for the boys, maybe. Tony's DPS, Steven's support. In mine, Steven's support DPS. Tony's like, oh god, no. Steven's a carry. He's a bit naff, unless he's looked after for a bit. You have to get a bit of heroism going to enhance a lot of his damage abilities. Tony is, yeah, he's DPS, but he's a little bit more like, whatever that's called. Whatever that role is called that isn't carry, but is also DPS. In MOBAs. It's been so long, I've forgotten all the roles.
What you doing, Charlie?
Tony, I'd see it. Actually, Tony will go jungle for a bit, and then you'll see him in like a million years. He'll be like, "Hi, I've got all my stuff. Let's go." That's my Tony. Yeah, we're gonna leave it here for now because we are gonna be changing games very shortly. This is the end of the sponsored segment. But we are playing this every week until we've completed it. We'll be playing Storm next month. Again, we're not entirely sure when, but so far it does appear to be the 3rd week of the month when the DLC comes out, so I'm expecting a similar thing for Storm in April. Mab, your April showers thing, I like it. So yeah, if you have enjoyed this and you haven't yet got Midnight Suns, again, there is a tracking link tied to the sponsored stream in the chat, as well as the playlist for Marvel's Midnight Suns, all the stuff we've done, or you could just go to the platform store of your choice and have a look for it there. Again, if you're watching this live, the Steam sale is ending in like an hour. That is a platform-wide sale. There's loads of cool stuff to pick up. It does include Midnight Suns. So, oh my goodness, we've got some bits done. We will finish the Morbius quest chain next week and do some more level 5ing. I reckon Steve is a doable one next week for relationships. Blade's done. Steve, we are getting there. We're almost at halfway towards level 5. Steven's a bit injured. It's fine. I'll pop him in the spa. He's on his way to level 4. Deadpool, somewhere towards level 3. Haven't taken on any missions for a bit because I've been trying to top off the people who are already really close to level 5. But I will need to, same deal with Carol. She can be a bit of a Karen, but no, same deal with her. Robbie's done. Weirdly, Tony might actually hit level 5 before Stephen and Carol, despite I don't think I've taken him on as many missions, but perhaps I've given him better items. Wanda's on her way. Nico's done. Magic's done. You're getting there on level 2. Peter's also sorted. Level 3 with Venom. And somewhere with Logan. So actually maybe we can get Steve and Logan next next week. As well as progressing with Morbius times. I'll have to say. But it is very doable. Robbie's story in this game is super sweet. I love it. Also, I know I did a save, but we're doing another save just in case. Yeah, I'm enjoying this a lot. And we're at how many hours? I'm now at 91, almost 92 hours played, and it doesn't feel like that at all. It's great. It's a really lovely game. And yeah, once again, thank you to 2K for sponsoring this content. Because it's really nice. It's really nice to have more of these games come out, but it's an additional pleasure to be asked to sponsor, do a sponsored stream and showcase the game. So yeah, thank you. You're at 103 hours. There you go. Mab's at 103 hours played. So, like, Mab is so much more efficient than I am because Mab's finished the game. And is at 103 and is on New Game Plus. And I'm on 92 hours. We'll round it up. And we've not even finished. So, yeah, there you go. Efficiency in the chat. Not efficiency. So, but yeah, fabulous game. VOD viewers, we'll see you next week. I mean, for you, it will be no time at all. But we'll see you next week where we will finish off chasing down Dracula. For this Daywalker cure thing. We can't be having this. Can't be having his armies walking about. So we'll finish that next week and we'll do some more relationship grinding, I was going to say then. Oof. More friendship times.